bitch.
So between break, we leveled up, and we traded Aloysius's inventory between all of us, I believe, right?
We scavenged his gear, yes.
We picked him clean.
In complete disregards to his will.
Yeah, we picked him clean.
You had
Did
a
you
will?
have a will on you?
Yeah, it said, please don't.
It's inscribed in the gun. But we didn't take your weapons, did we? Your swords?
Nope.
Not a sword. No, Dirge took him.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
And he's holding the bag of holding.
I'm holding the bag of holding.
So let me, just because I was just so about what the fuck we were doing last
Corporate
session,
assholes.
I want to make sure I read this part correctly.
Bag of holding full of almonds.
And if we needed to attune to items, they're attuned now.
Yes.
There's also one single physical Bitcoin in this bag of holding.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll wait till it hits 50 grand.
So,
Should we justify the level up?
no.
No, we gotta.
Do you want to justify the level up?
Yeah.
Okay, justify your level
I
up.
put the ruby in the spell tome,
Can you just speak normally?
and then I get a new invocation that lets me write down players' names in the tome, and if they die, they get put to 1 health.
Are you signing for our deaf listeners?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have a life
Okay.
a life note instead of a death note.
Okay. So I'm gonna read
pretty
this,
dope
and then we
invocation.
can handle whatever type of shit that's happening afterwards. Okay, stop. You come to a cold mountain lake enclosed by misty woods and rocky bluffs. The thick fog creeps across the dark, still waters. The trail ends at a grass-covered causeway that stretches 100 yards across the lake to a flat, marshy island with a stone tower on it.
No, it's not.
The tower is old and decrepit, with collapsing scaffolds clinging to one side where a large gash has split the wall. Time-worn griffin statues, their wings and flanks covered with moss, perched atop the buttresses that support the walls. Parked near the base of the tower within sight of the entrance is a barrel-topped wagon splattered with mud. Okay, so that's what you guys saw when you guys first appeared.
Right.
Then you guys take your long rest.
Yep.
You guys can do whatever you need to during a long rest. Let's have that moment now. I think Advin said he was staying, doing first watch, correct?
Yeah, first watch.
Okay. So nothing happens on first watch.
Thank Christ we don't have to long rest 4 times to get rid of my fucking exhaustion.
I can take second and third because I'm still an elf.
Okay.
I can take 4.
You get up. Advin's going.
Ooh.
So he doesn't get
That's
aided.
probably the least weird thing to you, though. Cause you're just
So
like,
he doesn't get aided.
He may just do this. He doesn't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Oh.
You said you did it before you did.
No. I do it. I have to do it the last hour of the rest.
So. So I'll probably go over to Sleeping Guildarts, since he's the only one.
Guild Arts is just.
Since he's the only one relatively familiar to me.
Like you're a queen. I know.
I feel like you're like
you.
you're sleeping and you're like
yeah.
making kissing faces in your sleep.
And I was just like,
You.
hey,
Thanks,
I
bro.
just flick your forehead. Hey,
I know you haven't been here long, but that's not generally how you wake someone up.
your tall friend left.
Excuse me. Then I look around.
The skinny one with the big sword. With the big sword and the nice legs.
Is your character gay?
No.
Can you go 5 seconds without saying some faggot shit?
No. You've been to the Shadowfell.
Okay,
Where's the
you're
music?
And so Guild Arts will
Don't
just
worry
kind of
about
do a big sigh and
Stop trying to DM me, DM.
he'll let everybody sleep.
Okay. I'll go back to my watch.
He'll explain to you is just he's a man of. He has his reasons.
Okay.
What now that we're both up, is your name just Brother Knight, or do you have a title? What is that?
Just Brother Knight.
Call me Big Pimp.
Focus up.
So
Brother Knight's the name given to me.
a name or a title?
That's what I'm called.
I'm curious. Were you born in the Shadowfell, or how does your life go?
Well,
How did you come into the Raven Queen's service?
born into it, like all Shadarkai.
What's a Shadarkai? Because I probably don't know.
Me.
Well, that explains it. Okay. What? So an elf that?
Is from the Shadowfell. Yeah.
Well, that makes it sense.
I kind of like this character's energy.
So, what are your specialities?
I am an executioner for Mother Night.
Well, I suppose it's good to send an executioner to one that needs to be executed.
Just take out good music.
How do you find your way into Mother Night's service?
I struck a bargain.
Mm.
That was the fiery hair. That was my wife. She passed away a few years ago. In exchange for my service, I will see her again when my time is done.
When will your time be done?
Every single fucking time. What is with
Right
this
now!
music?
It's done now! We're over it! We're finished!
Holy shit.
Does a Vistani with an accordion come barreling in?
Okay, there's
Get out of here, go!
There's a big bubble of,
Get out of
of
here!
the Witchlight Carnival just like getting its way. It's like,
I imagine it's
Oh my
like
God.
the Vishtani tent suddenly rise up around us vision style.
I don't know how that I keep picking that one because it sounds so good, and it's a hard fucking tonal shift every fucking time. Fucking Christ!
My time will be done when I die. That was the bargain.
that you would see your wife.
I will be reunited with her again.
Wouldn't that have happened anyways when you died?
I don't claim to know how that works.
Oh,
Are you telling me I made a bad bargain?
Okie doke.
I don't know.
Are you telling me my character is an idiot? Or is ignorant?
Yes.
Brother Knight gives off like
Okay.
Alan from Smiling Friends energy a little bit.
Well, anyway, that's the deal there.
Oh, okay.
So it seems to serve the same patron.
You know,
Glad to have you on board.
I'm here.
I'm going back to sleep.
What a riveting conversation.
It's a Shadow Kai.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They don't have emotions.
yeah, that's true. That's
And
true.
you wanted me to play a character like that for Frostbite, and I'm glad I didn't. Okay.
I
It
thought
could have been interesting with some of the characters we got in Frostmaiden.
Volmir's emotionless state sometimes was. It's most like he
No.
doesn't do jokes.
I would have been more bland than him.
Oh shit.
Let's go fight the enemy.
Alright, I'll continue my watches.
Okay. So who's
Well,
taking last watch?
I will.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I feel like
I'll
you're
probably
playing
get
the
a
opposite,
few
the
minutes
opposite of every character,
into it too.
more or less.
Okay. So, last watch. Adven's still not there. Time progresses. Sun is rising over, or it's getting lighter outside, but the clouds are still dark. Actually, no, because you guys were midday, so you guys are going into this like
Yeah,
at
the more dark.
midnight.
The extra
Yeah.
dark.
Yeah, you guys are. You guys
We're
are
getting
at
up at like
nighttime.
11 p.m.
Yeah. Yeah. So the
Graveyard
sun,
shift.
so the sun goes down. And it's dead of night. And you guys are just waiting outside. Can't. Do you have dark vision?
120 feet.
Okay. You don't have dark
Of
vision.
course not. I'm a man.
Okay.
You're a
I'm
man.
gonna start doing a little bit of work on my arcane firearm though.
In the dark.
You're gonna create light.
Well, the
Or-
dome.
is-
The dome.
The dome's
Yeah.
got enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's really hostile of you.
You'll wake up.
Huh?
You'll wake up.
No.
Oh, they're still doing the watch.
Towards the end of your watch, because you are the only one awake besides Emil,
I'm
and
awake.
your perception is higher.
Yeah, I'm not even trying to keep watch. I'm working on my own
Are you
stuff.
awake?
I'm an elf. I only need to sleep for like 4 hours.
Oh, so you're just sitting in the corner, quiet.
No, I said I could do all the rest of the
Oh,
watches.
you're right. You're right. Okay.
I can just
I
walk
thought you
around.
said you were doing the second and third.
Yeah, you said
I
second.
can- I can
you're
start in
right.
a second.
Yeah, he started on the second and he was willing to do the third as well. So I asked
Was
without
it 3 or
remembering.
4 watches?
Just 3.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, so-
Alright, I'm still sleeping then.
Okay.
I'm
I'm
gonna
just-
get up and start
I'm-
working on my shit.
I'm just playing with the new sword.
Okay.
So if you peer out the tiny hut at all, you'll just see like, and it just like it shows up in like a flock of feathers, and it comes out, and I'd say in this instance it's not your typical golden sword. It's actually glowing like a light purple, with the guards being raven wings.
The Holy Avengers look
Purple light.
Not now.
This one.
well, always what it used to be. Yeah.
You were gonna ask something.
Can I see my card? I think a stat didn't raise.
Mother.
Well, I think it.
Hey, I got mask
Take
two
away
words
from
now.
your cool flavor, but I definitely didn't look at what's outside the dome at all.
Yeah,
Okay.
So
I
didn't wake
I
up to
never
keep
raised
watch,
any
I
of my
woke up
stats.
to
Like I didn't get
Proficiency
a
bonus.
stat.
work on my arcane
Oh,
fire.
that's, I'm dumb.
like
I'm a
you.
dumbass.
Like if you were to
Acknowledge
peer
me.
into the dome, like he's like sawing chunks off of the
Stick my head in.
rifle and taking parts off and changing things out.
Passive investigation or insight?
Oh.
And investigation.
Okay.
While you're out there,
Mhm.
you hear footsteps. You have dark vision, yeah.
Yeah.
You see a woman, 2 women actually, that you don't recognize obviously, that are running into the area.
Stop.
And-
Who's gonna look? Is he still here?
huh?
Oh, whatever.
Aloysius got buried.
Not Aloysius.
Adrian's gone.
Not
Alonzius.
Isaac. No.
You mean Ismark?
Ismark, yeah.
Ismark's in the dome with you guys.
Okay.
We're cuddling.
Snooze.
We're cuddling.
And like,
Oh, okay. Actually, speaking of that, since Adrian's
Oh
not
wait, you
here,
don't know who I am.
Ismark will get the aid.
Yeah.
okay.
Well,
Oh, Ismark has AIDS now. Cool.
Since Adrian's not
Alright,
here.
we're done. We're
It's never gonna end. You act like that's gonna fucking stop it.
Stop thinking for
So yeah, you see
don't talk
2
about
women
forces anymore.
that you don't recognize. One in a weird, colorful garb. The other in a purple dress.
Good try.
Fell's
oh
mom.
no. That's not good.
It's Fell's mom.
No, they're
13 fight.
So you tell them to stop.
yeah. Stop.
The girl with the headband and the more colorful blackish clothing pulls out a cross running and says, "She's like, what are you doing here?"
I'm here assisting some allies of Mother Night.
Who are your allies?
Well, they're in there.
Points too big of a dome.
Names.
Names. There's the one who serves her guild arts.
And
Didn't really ask the other ones.
do
Honestly.
you work for the devil?
I'm assuming that's the vampire.
Yes, it's the vampire.
Yeah, no, I don't work for him. I work for Mother Night.
Who that is?
Gildat!
Does sound travel through the dome?
It can.
Oh, it
Yeah,
can?
outside.
It can, it's just muffled.
I
I can go
no,
wake him up again.
I can see outside it, right?
It's like
Yeah, you can see
So
outside.
You can't, but they
I see the girls.
You see Esmeralda and you see Irina.
Oh, Irina's here.
How bad could it be? How bad could it look?
How badly beat do they look?
Lorelai's not there.
Lorelai's not there.
Shoot.
That's not good.
I get out of the dome.
She might have died.
I get out of the dome.
Do you know these
I just
women?
wipe like a hand on my face.
Yeah.
Yes, Esmeralda is an ally of ours, and I'm gonna poke my head back into the dome and say, "Ismark, get up.
He goes,
There's someone to
What?
see you."
fine. And
Is my perception passive good enough to wake up from him saying that to Ismark?
Perception passive.
yours is 12.
No.
I'm awake and I don't
Esmeralda's
know.
like, we've been gone for like 2 days. How many more strays have you picked up?
Well, we
Traded one.
we lost one.
Who?
The elf. Aloysius.
What happened?
He points to his grave over there.
Okay.
And another decided to leave us in the night.
So you've lost 2.
2, yes.
Okay. Can't just leave you guys alone to do anything, but that is fine. Well, Irina's...
Where is Lorelei?
I don't know. Let's just get everybody up, and we can have a
Very
chat.
well.
So,
Break bread.
I'll go wake everyone up. And I poke my head in the dome.
Mark, get your ass out of here.
he's getting up.
In the head. Wake up.
That camp starts. I'm sarcastic enough to want surprises.
Hey.
How close to
Wake up.
the actual lake side are you?
Hey.
Okay, I put the same thing. Have you watched Atlantis?
Yeah?
So it's like when the big giant metal machine shows up, it's like Commander.
Yeah, so just anyone who doesn't wake up by me saying wake up gets...
I just immediately like coughing when I was
Derrick had extreme night terrors. He fidgets and he gets up and he punches people in the face when he's sleeping.
Okay.
Don't give me starting light terrors, dude.
So,
Alright.
you, I would say you guys are probably about 30 feet away from the
Okay.
tower.
As the tide come in.
The lake.
Like that tide.
Some lakes have tides.
Mama's tied.
Okay.
Oh shit.
She uses
Tide
tide
pods?
clothes.
Fulmer gets up and he's
Not
like,
because she's fat.
he starts coughing profusely, like.
Now you guys are sick. What is happening? We were gone for 3 days.
He caught the virus.
Anyways, so
I think
A lot has happened.
Yeah.
I think the power's getting to me a little bit.
So, through after some time, Ismark and Irina, reunite.
He pokes his head out. He's like, "Pooh."
Yeah, Irina doesn't look like she's all there right now.
Well, I mean, I'm not surprised.
That's fair.
I'm gonna get up,
No, like
stretch out, ministry check.
She okay?
Ugh. That was the best sleep I've ever had. I didn't toss and turn in the night at all.
Really
He
spooning
finished eating your
Ismark.
food.
I was curling Ismark, yeah.
You can eat his rations.
I don't need to eat, but I'm gonna.
Yeah, what are you eating?
I ate a coquette I found on the ground.
God damn it.
Buddy, what you munch?
Dirty 20.
So, physically, she looks fine.
What
I
do
mean, you've seen the eyes of soulless people.
Yeah.
She looks like it, but it's not exactly that. She looks like she's in a trance.
Does she look pale?
No.
So, with some arcana that I'm proficient in, would I get a sense that she might have been like magically charmed or something?
You would have to roll an arcana check.
19.
She looks like she was charmed.
Okay.
Yeah, Ismark just
I'll tell everyone that she looks like some kind of enchantment was cast upon her.
That's not cool.
so yeah, Ismark is just watching over Irina, making sure that she's okay, looking for any extra bite marks. He doesn't find anything. So he's just assuming that she may be tired and is trying to find a place for her to lay down and
So
sleep.
like not talking out of it.
No. With that being what it is, Esmeralda's like, okay. So, can you all explain to me what happened? I left you at the Ebey, and you are now here. You lost 2 of your members, and gained this fellow. And is that a new arm?
Yeah.
I'm wearing a mask.
They gave us a bag of stuff.
Who?
Tonight. Whatever it is.
I also
he just rubs his eyes because you guys are just like giving the bare minimum. It is like the goddess that I and our new companion serve bestowed upon us some boons.
You met a goddess.
Yeah,
Where?
she can bring us to and fro to a certain extent.
She's a beautiful goddess. She do.
I think he would know about that more than anybody else.
Again, he's brother Knight here has had more experience.
Fucking night.
That's what he calls himself.
That's
He's-
what they call me.
That's what I'm calling you too. He's had more
Thank you.
experience with her than I have.
You also found this, and I like pull on the amulet that's under your
Also-
shirt. I take it out and.
Do you allow him to touch you?
Sure.
This is
Also,
the holy symbol
I
of
prepared a spell
Raven.
specifically for this.
Found it in the mansion.
What mansion?
Argenvostold.
When did you go there?
Yesterday.
10 hours ago.
It was part of a fortune.
The fortune you read us.
It wasn't even yesterday, it was this morning.
Yeah. The fortune, that's what you had told us. Directed us there, and we found this. That's where we lost our members. Or our one member.
Technically, I died too.
Technically, it's
But,
her fault.
There were spirits there.
Whose fault?
I had my thumb through the whole time.
Whose fault? It's the DM asking you.
Well, she sent us on this little. Here's your fortunes.
She didn't
We followed
send
it.
us. She just read
No,
it for us.
she said, "Hey guys, here's a suggestion. This is where it might be." You chucklefucks
said-
decided to go there.
Technically, I'm not
It's not technically.
actually blaming
No,
her.
you guys.
She sent us a restaurant recommendation. We were like, oh, looks
Yeah,
cool.
well,
Let's go.
let's find out. See.
Yeah, that's not her fault.
It was a recommendation at random, too.
What the fuck was I looking up?
So while you were, because I had prepared to say medicine also while you were looking at Irina, I'm like, and so I talk with you. So she's like, oh, she appears to be. Did you determine that she's charmed? I think.
I
you
said
determined
she
that?
seems to have some type of enchantment spell on her.
Okay, good. Because after what Raven Queen said, I prepared a spell specifically for this.
Well, go ahead.
Oh.
Do what you do.
I'm
What you
going
come.
to have him stand back for a second.
Have me stand back.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter if it doesn't really matter. I'm going to cast Calm Emotions.
On her.
It's an AoE, but it works. So if she doesn't want to be calmed emotionally, she needs to make a charisma saving throw.
Ooh.
Well, you tell her we're gonna come.
Okay, she got a 5.
And she failed. So the charm effect is suppressed.
Ooh.
Okay.
You
quite
can
another
suppress
bit.
any effect causing a target to be charmed or frightened
By how long?
for a minute. So she can tell us what happened.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Right, it's suppressed. After the minute's up, it goes back. But if the duration has not run out on the charm, it goes back.
Suppressed might be different than totally gone
Yeah,
for a
I
minute.
mean, if she could talk at all,
Yeah,
it's
it's
progress.
suppressed. It doesn't
Yeah,
end
yeah.
the effect. It just turns it. It turns it off for like a minute.
Right.
Okay. You can see like her blink for a second, and she's like,
So basically, similar thing. The raven shows up, lands on her shoulder.
yeah, and she's like,
Irina?
"Where am I? What happened?
We're at Lake Baratok right now.
How did I get here?"
Were you with Velaki when the town was attacked?
Yes.
With Ismark right here? He points to Ismark. He's over here.
And she gives him a hug. It's like, yes, and then Strahd took me and back to his castle.
Is anything else you can remember?
No, I remember 3 women and a man.
What did they look like?
Nobody I knew.
Were they natives?
Had to have been. I mean, they were vampires.
Are you still alive?
I don't feel dead.
Do you have a thirst for blood?
Evil pulse.
I have a thirst to wanting to kill that fucking monster. And then catatonic state happens again.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that a spell slot for you to do that every time?
I mean, yeah, but I can get it back with the channel divinity.
Okay. And then she just goes, drool.
And she just like eyes lifeless, head drop.
Okay. I wonder if dispel magic would work on this.
I have that too because
level.
I specific because as soon as Raven Queen said charm stuff, I'm like, let me get like all the anti-charm spells I can find on the cleric spell list that I have access to, which isn't a lot.
Yeah. It helps though. Whatever
So-
you can.
After about an hour or two, and you guys are like here trying to figure out what to do, you see, Dirge and Kildarts hear the steppings of a horse.
With this music, I'm like, oh shit, it's probably
That's a
coming
lot.
on
That's
his
not how it's supposed to be.
The horse walking on his back 2 legs.
Dorobots.
Yeah.
He's like
I'd say
walking.
it's a horse about on a beach ball.
Alright, fuck it. I'm gonna go back to the music. I know
James
what I want.
Baxter.
Can I have a little mechanic, please?
Okay.
Like
You see,
What is it about you that causes you to disturb my peace?
you see a horse
No.
walking towards your location.
Oh.
There is something tied to it.
Stop.
It looks like a body, and someone walking next to it.
Oh, like just walking the horse.
Andrew,
Hmm?
do you wish to describe your character?
Whoa.
Oh
What?
shit!
What?
So,
You're playing a horse?
yes, a druid. So, you see a not so tall individual with a very thick black coat draped over the shoulders. They look very, very well dressed. Dark hair, dark shoulder length, maybe a bit longer hair. Yeah, just sort of walking with this horse, looking curious. Like they don't know exactly what's going on, but they're interested in finding out.
Stop, traveler.
Oh, you're like a bodyguard. Yeah.
Upon it getting closer, you recognize the body that's tied to the horse's Lorelei.
Ooh.
She is beat up bad.
Do you
Unconscious.
Was she being dragged or on the horse?
She is on the horse tied.
Okay.
Do any of you know this woman?
I do not know.
Yes, I do.
She was,
We do.
I do.
As like it takes a second, it's like the fuck, and she goes over and like grabs her. And actually, I'm gonna back it up a quick second. So explaining, just because I forgot, my brain's all over the place right now.
All good.
Basically, what Esmeralda explained is that she was able to meet Lorelei in the castle. Upon being in the castle, they were caught by 3 vampiric women and were thrown in the jail underground in Strahd's castle.
Dungeons?
Dungeons, thank you. They met a strange man there, a darker skinned man. Don't know why he was there. And then they were able to escape. Upon searching for the castle, they were able to find Irina. And on their way out, they were attacked by Strahd. Lorelei told them to escape. Upon escaping, they fell into some type of trap that teleported them to Vallaki.
What? There was that teleportation circle in the burgomaster's place.
But it was busted.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
This is
We're
weird.
still having those around.
And they made their way to the tower as fast as they could, but they didn't know what happened to Lorelei.
Oh shit.
So now Lorelei is tied to this horse, and the horse... somebody make me an animal handling check if you are somewhat proficient.
Nope.
I mean, I have wisdom. I can try.
I got +7. Yeah, I can try.
There you go.
Oh wow, that's good.
I have a +3 in it, but I'm.
You're like half proficient in it.
I got 15. I got big wisdom.
22.
That's my
This horse is under some type of spell.
Ah.
Huh.
Did you say that out loud?
Yeah, I'm saying so.
This
My
horse is
Arcana
under some
check.
type of spell.
I said it first. This horse is under some kind of spell.
I'm gonna use a flash of genius just for shits. 19.
It's under some type of like charms, like creatures or something for animals.
Conjuration? Or charm?
It's a charm.
Okay.
Calm its emotions.
Talk
You know how its emotions?
No, I'm Gildart's calm its emotions.
I don't think it's worth it in this case.
Oh.
This character's
Okay.
nuts.
And so like she takes off whatever is like keeping her held to the horse, and like takes her over to the tower. It's like, okay, you stupid girl.
person who owns this horse.
Medicine check.
Okay.
Who's Madison?
Me.
Excuse me, horse owner.
Excuse me.
Damn it.
Who might you
Connor,
be?
help me.
Who might you be?
No, seriously, help me.
With what?
Need your help.
With what?
Go for
Medicine.
it.
No,
On who?
I was gonna go do
On
something in my room, but I'm
Lorelai, the person who's hurt. No, I said help me is an advantage.
Oh, okay.
I'm Ruhig.
Ruhik?
Ruhig.
16.
You're druidic.
Ruhig. And this is
What?
very
This character's being dumb. Just ignore it.
okay.
No, I
Can you-
actually couldn't
Can
understand.
you write it on the thing for me, please?
Alright.
With all the proper.
What are you doing here with Lorelai?
Well, it is not every day you see a woman unconscious tied to a horse going by. I decided to follow the horse.
That's a decision you could make.
Your accent is
And
not.
while trying to see how badly Lorelai's hurt, got a 16 on medicine.
She is like within an inch. Like you
Time for
use.
some healing.
Yeah. You could see that she went past her limit.
Is she technically at 0?
No.
No?
She's like. No, actually yes, because she's unconscious technically.
Then I'm gonna do a second level cure wounds.
Okay.
And she's automatically healed for 19 health.
Okay. So,
So Raven on my shoulder.
Ooh.
yeah. Yeah. So she like
That's nice.
she kind of like
It is.
is there for a minute and you hear.
Trying to wipe the blood off her face or whatever she got going on. It's like,
Damn it.
hey, you need some help or what?
Okay, so it worked.
This is your trick with the horse?
I had to get here somehow.
Good trick.
All it pays to have magic.
Indeed.
Should probably thank that one for making sure you didn't die on the way here.
Hello. Who are you?
My name is Ruhig.
Okay.
Okay.
And this one?
Oh,
He calls himself Brother Knight.
They call me that.
I don't suppose any of you know the
I'm
way.
sorry, 21 health actually. I miscounted.
The way out of the way to well, not here. I'm quite very lost, honestly.
You gotta kill Strahd for that.
where you trying to go?
Vusha.
You gotta kill Strahd for that.
Those are lands you
I,
people talk about,
well,
I believe.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Newcomer, you have found yourself in the domain of a vampire called Strahd in the land of Barovia.
Then I very much would like to leave.
Well,
You gotta kill Strahd for that.
Is that what George is that what George
fucking say it in character or stop!
Yeah.
I'm saying in character.
Oh shit. You just eating rations? You gotta go spot for that.
okay.
Yeah, we got
Loose
bags
yogurt
of
in the bag of
sauce.
holding.
Yeah.
As the bard says, this vampire does not wish for anyone to leave, so he must be dealt with to break the enchantment.
Then should I not simply sneak out?
I mean, you could try.
The mists do not let anyone leave
Yeah,
here.
when you try to leave, you end up back at the front door.
Esmeralda say if you're in the mist for too long, it will kill you.
Yeah, there's only one way to leave.
So it is an enchanted cage of a sort,
Well,
this Barovia.
You can't leave, bud.
I think that's fairly accurate. Yes.
We know someone who can.
Yeah, it's
Her.
me.
Her.
This time you can leave.
And you were mentioning, so killing this Strahd, was it? Will let us flee this cage.
Correct.
Probably.
Yeah, probably. We don't know that.
Evil power resides in the castle.
That's the assumption.
Quite the problem.
Fucking Esmeralda ends up taking Lorelai to the caravan that's there.
Oh, there's a wagon.
Yeah, and she goes in and she's trying to help her out.
Do I recognize the wagon?
You do.
Oh shit.
It's very similar to one that you've seen before.
Oh no.
Okay. Does it look like Octavio's wagon?
Not like his.
With
similar.
Like a Vistani wagon? Then?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, actually, it's more Vistani, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it does have, like, I don't know, mix of things on it.
Some non-Barovian flair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
It's got color.
Were we gonna go inside this tower at all?
Yeah, I believe we should get situated and maybe read the scroll we have.
Okay.
I'll get Esmeralda's attention as well. Again.
Okay, and, like, so she opens the door back up. Yes?
Yeah. A servant of Strahd gave us an invitation.
That would have been nice to know first.
A man named
I'm sorry,
Rahadin.
we had to deal with some issues, a lot of issues. Our heads aren't entirely all together yet.
It's been a stressful 24 hours lately.
I would ask if you were okay, but that's not usually something I do. Did I hear right that you all are trying to go inside the tower?
Is that okay?
Probably not.
Oh.
Don't know if my master would be privy to it.
Is he here?
Not here.
Will he be here?
I have no idea. That's the person I'm looking for.
So we are to wait outside the tower. That is what.
I mean, you can try and go in. I wouldn't recommend it.
Oh, is it trapped or something?
I have no idea.
Then why did we meet here if we are not going to find the roof above our heads?
It was, it felt like the safest option at the time. And clearly the woman who came here unconscious on a horse was not the one to, make the decision. But lo and behold, here we are.
Okay. Ismark, you should stay with Arena as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll have Ismark kind of like lead her somewhere where she can like try to be safe. I don't know.
Okay. I mean, yeah, you guys can go into the tower if you wish.
Well, if Esmeralda says no.
I mean, Esmeralda just says it's like,
she's
I
stressed.
don't know what's there. But
I'm gonna talk to Esmeralda again. Lorelei, what is your next course of action?
who are you asking this to?
Both Lorelei and Esmeralda.
Lorelei is like, well,
You look like you should rest. For you, at least.
I mean, you're perceptive, so yeah. We just dealt with a lot. It was fine until about.
Up until it wasn't?
Yeah, usually that's how it goes. We have a little bit of insight on Strahd's castle.
Okay.
The strangest part is that he let me leave.
Oh no.
That's spooky.
He seems to do that. I don't know not why.
No, it was strange. We were fighting, and then he just stopped. And his face was not of joy, not of fear. I'm getting these two mixed up. But he stopped and just looked at me, said, I have other matters to attend to. And then he left.
Yeah. That sounds like something else drew his attention. More important than you.
Do you have any idea what that might be?
Would it have something to do with this?
What's that?
It's the amulet of Ravenkind.
Yeah, I gave it to him.
Maybe. We managed to procure, from your reading, we managed to procure an item that may help us in the fight against him.
And my tome also has some secrets. Strahd.
We left you alone for 3 days. God.
This place is dangerous.
we're
A lot can
productive
happen in
people.
3 days.
We both had our
Got a sword made of sunlight.
adventures.
I mean, I've seen that one before. But still. We don't know what's happening. I'm still trying to look for Van Richten, and, I don't know exactly where he is or when he will show up. She is not in any condition to fight or move at the moment.
Yeah.
And like Lorelai's like, you don't, bitch. I can fight plenty. I have enough power to. And she like tries to sit up and
it's not.
okay, maybe I just need like 5 minutes. It's like 5 minutes.
How do you pronounce your character's name again?
Ruhig.
Oh, did you hand me the paper?
The guy or gal?
So they look like a very handsome individual, but upon speaking, it's definitely a woman's voice.
Okay.
Go.
Okay.
Something else I want to talk to Esmeralda about. So for the party, are there any outstanding questions we want to ask that we need information for? Because I have 2 castings of divination.
I can cast. No, I didn't. I don't think I got divination. Oh, I do. I do have it.
Do you have the materials for it?
Yeah, it's got some spandy material.
Yeah, I
It's
don't have
25
it.
GP. I have 2 castings of
And
it.
technically, by this point, it would be over past midnight
Yeah.
because you guys woke up at around, I'm assuming 11-ish. Esmeralda and Irina came. 2 hours later, Lorelai and Ruhig showed up.
So we could ring the bell if we want. New day. But I don't have a lot of gold.
I have 50 gold myself.
What's this bell?
Which is enough for 2 more castings of the spell. For me, specifically.
I can get one more. I can get one casting of it if I buy the incense.
Very convenient.
Currency doesn't take.
But it has to be incense and set an offering appropriate to.
Oh.
It says religion, but I'm assuming in this case.
He said
you're
raven
using-
feathers work.
Is,
Huh?
You said incense and raven feathers.
For
Right?
him.
For me,
Oh.
you need something different.
What?
I can't just give you mine.
Hmm.
Unless. Well,
I
your
thought we
power-
were
your
sharing-
Your power doesn't come from raven stuff like mine does.
I thought I have to contact your god if I got it from you.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
where we're going with
That's
it.
what you guys were assuming.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that's what we'd assumed, and he didn't say no or yes either way.
Oh.
And I think we figured that if you try it, you're gonna hit up his god because you
Yeah.
learned his spell.
We'll see.
DM, do I have money?
Shadowfell currency. Sad bucks.
Shadow coins.
Sad bucks, sad bucks.
Sad,
No, you have like 3,000 raven coins, but they have no value in Barovia.
Yeah.
What did you take when you created the character in terms of bullshit? Feet? Remember you get first level feet, money,
Feet,
or
magic item or money.
magic item?
I didn't take any for this guy.
To make a choice.
You want money?
Or do you want a feet?
Do you want feet? Or do you want magic
Another
item?
holy
It
avenger?
depends on how much money.
Dual wielding holy.
10,000.
I usually give about like 300 to 500 gold.
Actually, a fair bit at this point.
Okay, I'll take the money.
Okay.
You're 100.
You know, honestly, after a tune, like nothing feels like a lot of money anymore.
No, honestly.
You spoiled the shit out of us.
We each left Tomb with 20 grand.
Good times.
Well, it's
I think
not even
Ignis
just
still
that.
has,
Like
like,
that gold. I didn't
17,000
even
gold.
change any of that. That's just in the book.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Okay, so
like
how much?
500.
Tomb Annihilation is a rich area. There's tons of treasure in there.
Okay.
So 50 platinum, basically.
So yeah, asking about the bell. What's this bell you guys were talking about?
It allows us, with a small chance, to summon a apparently teleporting shopkeeper.
Oh. But currency.
It's
doesn't
a
take.
very long story.
As long as it's
the
money.
same kind of currency that folks use in the material plane. At least
Oh.
that's what he's currently using. Also, what if we do manage to ring the bell and he shows up, which is unlikely? Watch out for the crossbows.
Oh. I mean, Mother Knight sent me with a little allowance, so maybe I could do something.
Okay.
Is 500 a lot?
It's a fair amount.
Can I ring it?
Sure.
Okay.
Where's the Jonathan?
Yeah, where's John?
The spicy Jonathan.
I can't believe that's stuck.
Yeah.
I like it better than Spicy Boy.
No, 48.
Nope.
Well,
Have 3.
well that's a unicorn.
I want to do it.
It's 48.
I want to do it.
That's a phase versus unicorn.
The phase was 48.
I Didn't
Was that your roll?
Oh,
Or?
no, it's
Okay.
giving it to you.
didn't get didn't do anything.
Nope.
That's a 28. Who wants to roll it next?
Why are we reading this?
I can do it. Oh, you can do it.
Let's go to the store.
That's a 21.
No, 20. Wait.
Funny
Oh,
one.
wait.
It's not.
It's
It's
not
still.
enough.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
I think.
Not
I wonder what the next roll would have
If
been.
there's not a 0 on the front of that die, the big side of the die doesn't
Let me
matter.
see it. I just want to see if one of the girls would have done it.
Because they're like level 11.
Ha! Every time.
Yeah.
Every time.
So good.
That was a 10.
Every time.
That's a 93. This thing is mocking me.
I think you guys are
Anyway.
trying to pull the wool over my eyes.
No, I don't work in that shit.
Anyway,
Oh, okay.
I will offer to Esmeralda to cast divination on her question.
Which question?
You were looking for your master Ben Richten, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, I can do. I'll attempt to do what I can. Any amount of help we can get will be fortuitous.
I mean, I don't want you to waste your components.
I was going to say I have one more casting. What other question do we want to know? At the moment.
Do we want to save it for another time?
Yeah, if we don't have anything immediately pressing.
No use
I just
wasting.
also figured having another strong boy on our team might be useful.
Huh?
Who?
I'm gonna go
Van
up
Richten,
Oh.
to
the guy that one
Ruhig.
book is named after.
I don't read.
Yeah.
So if we manage to find
You're
him, that
literate.
might be helpful.
While this weird conversation is going on, Amelia's gonna go up to Ruhig.
Hmm.
If you're looking to get out of here anytime soon, you may have to roll with us for a while. I apologize in advance.
Before you say something, I'm going to need you to make a history roll.
Spaghetti-o.
This is gonna be fun.
This is going to be great.
Oh, this is gonna be real fun.
Mm-hmm.
Genius yourself.
Are you just like fucking?
You good?
Yeah.
Why are you
I
jogging
don't need
on
to
this
genius
beach?
myself. I got 24.
You recognize the outfit.
Oh no.
Yeah, Ruhig had brought up. Is it a military outfit?
He's got like a bunch of fucking badges all
Okay, well,
over his
halfway
chest.
through that sentence, then
Not want to roll with that.
I'll pull out my gun.
Amelia's gonna quick draw both guns. So there's
What's
the regular,
this?
the Grimjack. The second one is new. It's all white, the same color as the rifle was, except for it's vaguely the same shape and style as one of Aloysius' revolvers,
Okay.
except for instead of having the full hammer cocking mechanism on the back, it's a flat panel.
Okay.
He's gonna draw them both in a second.
Whoa,
Well,
hey.
and no, Esmeralda comes
Emil.
out like, whoa, whoa.
I'm interested to see where this goes.
I've killed a lot of my people.
What are you, military?
Gillard says this?
Yeah.
Yes.
What does that mean?
Oh boy.
And many of my people have died. I was assigned doing something. My entire squad, we wound up here somehow. And there was this wolf creature. A very large creature.
Oh. No.
There was more than one.
Oh, there were. We thought it seemed somewhat aggressive. One of my men went to attack it.
Oh no.
It turned, and then we saw the others. There were quite a few of them.
You speak of
I-
lycanthropes.
There are. I do not have a squad anymore. There are-
Before your squad got here, were you deployed to Noctical at any point during the war?
So
It's a
you
very important question in this moment right now.
you say that?
Are you cocking?
They're already cocked.
Esmeralda's like standing
He
between
drew
you
ready
two.
to rock.
Yeah, Esmeralda is between you two.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
She's getting 2 guns pointed at her.
No, that's fine. And she's explaining. She's like, if you make noise, you will draw things here. Put the guns away.
No, we will not.
Insight check.
I will also
Genius.
insight check.
I'll also do it too.
God damn
I
it.
don't care.
Yep.
Do I still blast?
Oh, this works
No.
so well.
Oh, I rolled a nat 1. I'm not in the moment.
Oh my god! What do you? Okay, so what are your modifiers?
For insight, it's +3.
+3.
Yeah, so it's 4 total.
You also
Sweet.
rolled that one?
Yeah. My so total on my deception check is 0. And so the way she says this is she does clearly just looks away to you, and it's in that this is the official story. No, we were not deployed.
I got a 21.
Is this character gonna just not be?
I need fucking a second, bro. Oh my god.
That's amazing.
My passive insight's 12, so I don't.
Ah,
I think
but
it's fine.
yeah. So she says that,
What are you
and
talking about
then
your
looks
character
you dead in the eye and says, "The Queen would never approve of such a brutal tactic. She would never let people simply be slaughtered like that." And that is 100% honest.
That's new lore that I didn't have. I don't know shit about the other side of the war.
My heart just skipped a fucking beat, dude. It was like, oh my god.
I thought we'd have to have a person with a hole in their head from a gunshot.
Oh, I haven't. Emil has not lowered the guns.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast invisibility.
Well,
I'll say, Emil,
Where'd he go?
don't be doing anything rash.
yeah, what's going on, buddy?
Okay. Alright.
So I will take a deep breath. I need Tasha's cauldron of everything,
Here's
actually.
Haley to me. This shit's about to happen.
Woo, boy.
Dun, 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 dun,
I
dun.
do
I actually
call-
have dialogue plan that'll probably end this, but
I
this
do
is
call
more
out-
for
Yeah, no.
the spice in the moment.
Yeah, things
Yeah.
just got tense.
Yeah.
I do call out. I was like, don't do anything rash, Emil. Now is not
No,
the time.
no response.
Yeah, well.
and
Where'd he go?
Do I need music?
No,
I
I
don't-
think
I don't foresee there being combat.
They do Duel of the Fates. No combat, just murder.
I think I might do something in a sec. I think,
okay, yeah. So, and she does a thing.
Did you fly
Is
in the
there
air
any
and start shooting
notable
fireballs?
physical change?
So, oh, you've seen Lorelei. Lorelei's a blade singer.
Oh.
Oh.
So you see something. Blade singing is very beautiful art. This is not beautiful. This looks like a series of wards. Think like someone took the spells Mage Armor and Haste and bastardized them together, and creates a sort of
Okay.
and it's like a warding wave, and then it's gone, kind of thing. Like
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just gonna let you guys play this one out.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say a goddamn thing.
I mean, is
Do you need me to roll a stealth check? Because I'm moving.
With advantage, yeah.
Yeah, because he can't see you, but he can hear you.
Yeah.
actually, so
And if you're looking for him, you can, I would say, perception check with disadvantage.
okay. Never mind.
21.
I don't even need to roll twice. 2.
I would like to roll perception.
I'm going to say for the sake of this, you're not involved.
No? Okay.
So a couple seconds pass after Emil disappeared, and then you'll feel just like a small pressure here, and you don't even hear him talking so much as you just hear it.
Mm-hmm.
It's casting message.
Okay.
You just hear, "Give me one real good reason why I shouldn't put you down right now," and then he will reappear right behind you with
Nothing personnel, kid.
with the arcane firearm leveled.
A good thing to note, as it's trying to press, there seems to be almost a force.
Just a little bit pushing back on it.
Yeah.
Like a magnet, like the opposite directions.
Yeah. One good reason.
Does That's the exact thing.
No. There's just
Jordan Peele sweat.
one reason.
I'll say when he reappeared, the second arm was lowered, but there is still the Grimjack is still in his hand.
What is a soldier to do? I don't know.
Wrong answer.
This seems like a very tense situation. Does this happen often?
I'm like over by Lorelei trying to look at her wounds.
Oh.
You hear movement from inside the caravan, and it's Lorelei trying to stand up and come out, still hurt.
You hear Volmir like, no, get down. In the distance. In the cart.
What the fuck is going on right now?
Wartime scars.
Yeah.
I understand there's trauma. Right now, killing this person will not help anything that we're dealing with right now. Save that for when we leave. Yes, that may be one more soldier down. That doesn't change the overall factor of what needs to be done now. We need bodies. We need more people. Strahd is powerful.
How loud are spells?
I mean, if you're saying it without subtlecast, they're loud.
I mean, like how loud is the act of is
I guess it depends on the
casting a
spell.
spell?
I think it depends on the spell.
It does depend.
Like
How
Shatter
loud
is super
How loud
loud.
is Firebolt?
Probably hear it.
I would say it's probably not as loud as an actual
It's
gun.
a cantrip,
Yeah.
so not as loud.
Can
Yeah.
I step in?
So after, so does Esmeralda that said that?
No, this is Lorelei.
Lorelei. Emil's gonna very quickly turn around. So he takes the gun off the back of your head, points it at the lake,
Mm-hmm.
and just fucking shoots into the
Okay.
shoots a firebolt into the lake.
I come out of the caravan trying to help. Wait, I was trying to help Lorelei.
Yeah.
And I come out like, she's right, everybody. The less people we have to take down the menace here, the worse we'll be off. Infighting is just what he wants.
And then, despite what this one's here for, whatever Magoi has sent her, we just need to focus on him.
As long as no one serves the devil, we are in good company.
You can finish this after we're all done.
Walking off down to the lake.
Okay. Are you walking to the tower, or are you just walking?
No, just towards the
Okay.
water edge.
I say to the group after he's walked off. Is the reception always so chilly in Barovia?
These are the most colorful cast of people I've ever met here. It's usually more drab.
You think I'm colorful?
In some
Oh, yeah, you're
places,
here.
They wouldn't. In some parts of this area, they wouldn't hesitate.
It is fair. Straightens the shirt.
Okay.
Do you have any weapons on you that I can see?
They have a dagger. Like just a small little dagger.
Okay.
And we'll probably say,
Situation de-escalated.
I want to add a little bit of arcane firearm flavor, but I didn't want to explain it while we were going through that moment of tense stuff.
Yeah, fair enough.
So after Emil fired the shot into the lake, the flat part on the back of the revolver frame actually clicked back,
Okay.
and one of the vials just kind of popped out the side.
Okay.
Still single shot.
Oh yeah.
I was considering
Got a guy with
joining
a,
you all,
gun.
but
Got like a belt of
yes. Do you all intend to fight this devil?
Yeah.
As much as we can.
Yes.
It's the only way we know of how to leave.
Well, Lord, this I am too. risk my life in such a way. I do not think. Well, maybe my best chance at getting out of here. I would join you if you're amenable. Looks over to the lake. If it is not too much of a problem. No, I do have. I would like to ask your names.
Gildarts.
I'm Dirge.
Man of music, I see.
He's not there.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gone.
they call me Brother Knight.
Volmir Velikov, a native.
Irina and Ismark are not there. But Esmeralda says Esmeralda.
First time for my actual last name.
And Laura is like.
And the one with the firearms?
Emil.
Yes, Emil.
That's not the first time you've heard your last name.
Mm-hmm.
Do you already have it written down?
You can see that if you were looking at
It's the elves.
at Lorelei, she had the sword ready, and those are the arcane persuasion. She was ready to do something.
Yeah.
Oh. Well. Shall we away?
This is giving me such a headache. First him, then this. Don't know what the fuck's happening tomorrow, but it sounds like fun.
My mask was starting to glow ever so slightly. Now it's slowly
Oh yeah, I forgot you wanted
slowing down.
a mask.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, what's the Grimjack actually look like?
it is a.
It's a destiny weapon.
I mean, if it's got like that box frame revolver barrels, like.
Think very similar to the Thorn, but more Raven-esque.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's got like raven wings on the side.
Yes.
The
Oh, okay.
thorn?
Yeah, and it has like the
So,
hook
Hawkmoon?
bottom. Huh?
Hawkmoon?
I'd have to look at a picture of Hawkmoon.
Got you.
Oh, that's the...
I think I know what that looks like.
No, you don't.
Man, shut the fuck up.
No, it looks like a hot Halo 1 pistol.
Yeah.
There's
Ooh.
literally feathers etched into the barrel.
There
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
Let me see. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
Or it could be this ornament of Hawkmoon.
That one.
The feather
Let
one.
me see.
I think it's this.
That one. You know what?
Dope.
Ebes,
Yeah.
I made that after we listened to the shit about the Thorn going up to.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Up to Seattle?
Yeah.
Damn, you made that a while ago.
Grimjack's been planned, and
Woo.
somebody's had to fucking do it.
Hey, I mean, thanks for the gun.
There's a ghost telling me to tell you to fuck away.
So, Lorelei.
Piss off, ghost.
Yeah, Lorelei's just kind of like.
They're everywhere.
So, what are your plans? Or that's Esmeralda. Fuck my Christ. Lorelei says, "What are your plans?"
Probably to kill Strahd.
Okay, obviously, but I meant before that. Are you going there directly right now?
Are we?
Let me look at the fortune again.
Did we ever read the little note?
We have a scroll we
Wait,
can
read the
read.
scroll.
we have the
Read the
invitation.
scroll.
It's from
A
a...
scroll?
The
We have,
invitation.
if something...
What invitation?
I'm not there. The invitation.
No, this is Lorelei freaking out. It's like, what invitation?
Some
We
some
told
elf
Esmeralda.
guy- Some elf guy gave them a scroll. I think you had it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's that?
Oh no, it is just a roll-up scroll with like
It's like a
Yeah,
wax seal
like a-
on it.
a seal on it.
Oh.
Yeah. There you go.
Why is it wet?
Yeah, motherfucker, what?
He
Okay.
put it in the bag of holding with loose yogurt.
So what it reads,
Sorry, I'm just hungry.
I will read the scroll.
it says, "My friends,
Loose yogurt.
I know that it is I who have brought you to this land, my home, and know that I alone can release you from it. I bid you dine at my castle on that we can meet in civilized surroundings. Your passage here will be a safe one. I await your answer." You're your host, Strahd von Zarovich.
You guys are his friends?
Nope.
He just talks
Like Lorelai looks at it.
Yeah.
And you can see her getting physically angry and just
Crumples it?
lights it on fire.
Oh shit! Burns it away,
Mm-hmm.
like with precipitation or something.
Something like that.
Yeah. Well, that.
Don't need this anymore.
Well,
This smug bastard.
So it's a trap.
More than likely.
Mm.
Or he could be civilized. I don't know. That man is very finicky.
could you give us some sort of map of what you saw of the castle? That would help us if we are to go in there at some point.
Well, if what he says is true, he wants to handle things on a more civilized matter.
Yes. But how can you trust it?
You can't. You can't trust anything here, as you have so clearly learned.
Do you have much memory of this castle? Or, better yet, if you could, tell us what you know, and I will help. And I cast Mold Earth
Oh.
to create, basically, I raise up a bunch of dirt in a 5x5 square and create a flat, basically raised thing.
You're making like a diorama
Yes!
out of earth.
And it's like, now,
Diarrhea.
on this
Diarrhea.
area, if you could tell me how this castle was. Everything you remember. I can change this quite easily.
Hell yeah.
This should help with planning. And the way she does this, she leans forward to nothing as the ground suddenly raises up to meet her, and she just sort of leans onto the ground that appears and leans up like a table.
That's cool.
I am
Got
quite.
a room going.
Of the ashram.
Hello?
Lorelai asks, are you from the ashram?
Yes. Though I'm not, I'm somewhat of a failure of a student, I suppose. Magic was not my strong suit.
Lead singer?
Well, I have no talent in the singing, but the art has proved useful. I have made my own changes to the enchantments to suit my needs.
Okay. Who did you study under? Skaggy or Vanessa?
Skaggy.
Interesting.
Name drop, sweat.
Some
Whenever we get-
Galatea Lord name
Whenever we
drops.
get to real Galatea
Well,
campaign,
I don't.
it'll be more important.
Skaggy. Vanessa has no time for someone like me.
She is busy. I mean, she had time to train me, but that was besides the point.
Oh, it's a good thing I left.
I got into Harvard. Some cushy Ivy League school.
There's no surprise. She is quite the capable.
Okay, so she explains. So you were gonna get, I guess,
It's a
initial looks at what the fuck's going on.
Okay.
Because I have yet to have at all look at Ravenloft because it makes my eyes want to roll backwards into my head.
And it's not just the castle, it's also the approach to the castle we're trying
Yeah,
to
like
get,
a
basically.
moat or defenses.
Think like a battle diorama is what I'm trying to make here.
Okay, I got it.
there
Like
Like-
full war room.
Like if we had invested like $5,000 into like Dwarven Forge stuff, and we were building this on the table
Yeah.
right now.
And that's literally it's full war room energy she's going for.
Where's Fort Haragstad?
No, it's Castle Volkihar with the loading bay you can sneak into.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, I fucking love Mold Earth.
it's real good.
So pretty much,
I like mold person.
That's a 5th level spell.
she pretty much tells you that the road up
you're fine.
to Castle Ravenloft is fine.
It's like up a hill, right?
Yeah, it's up a hill. There's a drawbridge that it was at the time when Lorelai and Esmeralda were on their way there. It was lifted.
How'd they get in then?
They walked in.
You don't know what Lorelei got.
Is there a rift or moat?
About 1,000-foot fall.
How far across?
About 50 feet.
Wow, it's big.
Unfortunate.
Yes. Then there was a courtyard. It was quite huge. We were able to sneak in. The main floor is where it got tricky. We did not know exactly where to go. We were captured. We put bags over our head and threw us in the dungeon.
Do you know what captured you?
It was the sisters, the brides of Strahd.
Do you know their number?
3.
They delivered
And a man.
And the man.
Okay, he's got a husband too.
So,
Good
yeah,
lover.
on this basically diorama, on basically two sides, one side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 figures will pop up, little figures, and
Minis,
on the
if
other
you will.
side, kind of, yeah.
Little D&D
And,
minis made of dirt.
On the other side are the 4,
Mm-hmm.
that kind of thing.
Okay.
Actually, no. Something even fucking better. They take out of their pack chess pieces and
There you
use
go.
those instead.
Chess pieces. I'm big on chess.
You're missing a piece.
No, I played backgammon. Sorry, I don't play chess anymore.
With the board, you can still play checkers.
Okay. Yes. Going in, it was quite empty. You had to travel some way in before you can travel up any stairs or below any, or to go lower. I will tell you, that place is not normal. There are tats everywhere.
Arcane or mundane?
Yes.
Both.
Yes.
Indeed.
He is a crafty one. From what has been told, he has fought off the Zentarum, so that is it is very tough to try and sneak up on him.
Zentarum.
That is the Black Network.
Yeah.
Black Network.
It is a group of assassins and things of the lot.
Ah.
Yes.
Okay.
They're related to Strahd, that's right?
He has been attacked, or there have been rumors that he's been attacked by the Zentarum.
Strahd?
Yes.
Oh.
And he has contingency plans for his contingency plans
Okay.
in this castle.
Yeah.
Yeah, what have I gotten myself into?
I ask myself every time I wake up in the morning. There's a lot. Again, I don't know what to be expected. I will not be returning there tonight. Esmeralda probably will not either, and neither will Isma Karina.
Yes, you need to catch your breath after what you did.
So,
If we're not going to the castle, is there any other business this group needs to take care
Okay, what
of?
do we have left to do?
There's those ruins.
we can discuss that as a group, honest out of character.
As a player wanted to go to the Amber Temple.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll survive if we go.
There's also Berez with the hag
Oh.
and a gem.
A gem.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I would like to be level 10
Three
before we
gem
go to the
things.
castle.
Yeah.
Was it gem?
That'd be nice.
Yeah, like we got one yesterday.
Equals.
For the Martikovs.
Yeah.
So there's those options.
Yeah, let's do something to get us level 10 first.
I do kind of want to try the Ember thing too, but I don't want to die.
Well, what we
Again.
heard
To
that
be fair,
Would we be allowed to place a quick save before we go in, just in case we didn't want to do it?
I mean you
Like-
can, but it might be corrupted.
Oh.
We do have some super thick purple legs or fancy gear now.
Yeah.
So here's what I'll tell you. Just because the Amber Temple sounds scary does not mean Berez is not equally as fucking threatening.
Yeah.
Brez might be worse.
So we were told that the Amber Temple has, I believe somewhere we learned, I think it was from Casimir, that is where Strahd, or it might have been from the tome, that is where Strahd got his power.
That sounds very.
I guess saying this tells a history to help understand your enemy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could help.
It also sounds very scary.
Also, Casimir was gonna go that direction anyways.
Are you saying all this like out loud in character?
No, we're discussing this out of
Well,
character.
all facts we know already.
There's all information we know. We can
Well, I guess your character doesn't know, but
But as of right now, like we'll assume that it's told to you.
yeah.
But we're speaking out of character, just for you guys to brainstorm what you want to do next, so I know what the fuck I'm doing.
When the Amber Temple gets brought up, Brother Knight will say, I think it would be in the Mother's best interest to figure out who gave Strahd this power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What made him cheat death? I guess is essentially what made him cheat death. I guess
She'll want to make sure it doesn't happen again.
that would make sense.
So maybe we amps go in there.
Amps.
Amps.
What does that mean?
We amps.
We are.
Saying that.
Andrew, brainstorming over there, buddy.
It has nothing to do with this. It's like I'm thinking about character stuff and how certain things will play out and may have played out, and how that will affect what is playing out.
Okay, fair enough. So, as on the table of right now, just as a helpful reminder, you guys do have Berez. You do have Solinka Pass in the Amber Temple. You also have...
Are they separate?
No.
So
Solinka Pass leads to the Amber Temple.
can we hit Berez on the way, or does that
Nope.
like a specific? You have to make for that place specifically.
Yes.
Okay, so they're both their own things.
Yeah.
Right. And then you
Why don't we
also...
split up the party?
No.
Okay.
And then you also have...
Look what happened to Lorelai and Ez when they split up from us.
They were fine.
Yeah.
You also have the invitation from Strahd.
Which is
Or we could just
to
yeah,
go to the
straight
castle.
I want to do
Well,
that.
the thing is, like, I mean, you guys have this innate fear for whatever reason that he will not let you leave once you enter.
No, you might.
No,
but I don't
yeah.
want. I don't trust us to not trip shit into a situation
yeah.
where we are at the end.
Yeah.
And I don't want to leave and then have to come back again.
Yeah,
Yes.
do,
That's-
do-
There's
also-
also the possible run back with the Lucro if you guys want it.
Yeah. Werewolf, where are
To be
you?
fair, you guys are like a whole like 5 levels stronger than
We
you
are
were.
with more magic items.
Yeah,
Well,
Well,
I say we don't.
no,
Fight
Ronald
the
Reagan.
I specifically made this fucking character to have a run back with that fucking wolf.
you talked about you said your group met with it.
Yeah, and he killed all of my friends.
Oh, we'll get the run back.
We said that about the Hydra. We never got the run back.
I was a minor character in that party.
Fuck you know.
I gave the opportunity.
There were pressing matters at hand, Derrick.
That's true.
All right, folks.
Strahd's more chill at some points, I feel
Like
like.
skipping most of the temple.
I don't like the idea of going to the
I like the idea of going to the temple.
I would like to go.
All right, gentlemen. What's the plan?
I out of character vote for the Amber Temple.
Same.
Same.
I vote out of character if we go to the Amber Temple.
I vote to go to the Amber Temple.
I vote both in character and out of character to go to the Amber Temple.
Of course. One of the two I didn't write down.
That's what you get.
Yep.
You got a week.
Prepare for a goonery.
And or maybe waiting for this Van Richten guy to show up, hopefully. Or at least meeting him at some point. Would be nice.
Okay, so you know what? That's fine. We'll do the Amber Temple.
The Amble Temper.
Amble Temple.
Wait, so we're not going in Van Richten's tower because we were told not to?
I guess, yeah, I don't want to,
I
like...
mean, they have been told not to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Esmeralda would definitely not recommend it, but you sure can try.
Well, if your character, if you want to, not fucking.
If Esmeralda can go into a castle and come out, and then she says not to do something like this, I'm not doing that.
I almost got shot once already. Fuck that.
Oh wow, your character's voice changed dramatically.
I'm sending your Barlow so your adventure is really exciting. From
You're
here
from the
on out.
Busha hood.
Vusha does not have a hood.
Everyone wears the hoods in the ashram.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Everyone in the ashram has their novice hoods.
Yeah.
You're
Okay.
saying they've got their foreskin?
Yes, he is.
After
That's where magic comes from.
a little bit of time, and you guys are kind of discussing,
So that's why.
Yeah.
calming down in some respects, talking shit in others, resting in, other times.
Planning.
Yeah. It It's like more early day, probably about 7 by this point.
Sun has risen, but although we can't see it.
Correct.
Just gray.
Skies are still dark as fuck.
Yeah.
It feels like home.
Okay.
Do you even feel?
You hear and see those with high of the passive perception variety.
Nope, my ears are plugged.
A horse and a carriage.
I wonder if this one has another body. You speak horse?
You know what I was doing. You know exactly what I was doing.
Whoa!
No.
Windows is up.
No.
We only have Windows
What
7.
are we talking about?
Well, we only have Windows Vista and Shadowfell.
God damn it.
Windows.
Don't give me an out. My character has no reason to stay. Fuck!
What, death?
No.
You guys already have the picture. Why am I trying to look for it? It is Octavio.
Hey! My half-elf boy!
Yes.
He lived, bitch.
I'm alive, fool!
And drives up and he...
Drives.
Wait,
yeah,
what do you mean?
drives up.
Big Hearts is like,
Yeah.
He's got some fucking
He's got rims.
the horse. The hooves.
His horse is lowered.
The
He's got an underlay. He's got a big ass spoiler.
Some
It sounds like a shitty sewer right
there's a
there.
ghost that told me to give you a
Over
message.
horse, really.
Hold on. What's that?
He said there's a ghost.
Chance! I'm trying to hear what he's saying.
There's this ghost floating around, and he said something like they fucking. What is it? I don't know. Go away.
Who?
Is that what we just said?
No!
Who fucking?
They.
We're talking.
Oh. They have
You know
not.
what?
He just creeps
Oh.
around. Hey, they fucking.
Oh, sorry. I was supposed to tell you.
They are not fucking.
Walmer hasn't put his dick in anything.
Yes. So he comes up and he hops off his horse and he immediately darts for Esmeralda's caravan.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
They fucking.
And he says, "You brought them here." And she
Like
she
they called
says,
them.
"There was no other place to bring them, master."
Oh shit.
Wait.
And he looks at all of you. I mean, the gist is up, and he throws his hand out, and the smooth-looking bard that you guys knew.
He gets rid of his disguised self that he's been on the whole time, huh?
Yes, he
He
has.
throws up his cloak and he's dead.
Ha!
He revs up his horse really loud, and then he's dead.
You see an older gentleman.
He looks like a umeboshi.
Ew, really?
He's all. I don't have the pic. I'm just saying. I don't know.
I hope so. Looks fucking pink and sweaty.
He's wrinkled.
No, he's classy.
Oh. He's not
No.
a wrinkled man.
I
I can't wait for you guys to get to Strahd Castle, because that's when I can really stop DMing.
There's a cane.
I beg your pardon.
It's just there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I see it?
It's the man on the cover of the book.
That's
Yeah.
That's that guy from Atlantis.
You have a whole book named after you.
You guys don't know that. Anyways, he's just
Yeah, I bought
like
like 3 copies.
he's just hand on his head.
One
He's
to
like,
display, one to keep, and
I'm betrayed.
"What are you all doing here?" His accent has changed, by the way.
Go to look at you, Valmir. Says, did you know that he was an old man the whole time?
No.
I say to him,
That ghost said they were fucking.
I've become quite very lost. It seems I will be joining with this group to kill something called the devil. I'm honestly quite confused.
He's just standing there, just
you could script it.
you in the tower,
Yes.
Esmeralda in the tower, and he goes to the tower. He does like the dance specifically, and the door opens. You remember
Oh
this?
yeah, I do remember.
Yeah.
You had to do stupid poses in front of the door to open it.
And
Oh.
the door opens, and you two walk in.
Me and our roommate.
Just
go
me
in
and
the
Ez?
tower.
Yeah.
Okay.
You as and Van Richten.
Okay.
Do we gotta leave or?
No, you can stay if you wish, unless you wish it to be more private.
I don't care if they come in or not.
No, as in, do you want them to stay here or do they want to listen to the conversation?
Get out of my
Players.
yard!
The players.
Oh, you guys can do whatever you want.
Okay,
The players.
I'm not controlling you guys.
so door closes. Do you have any type of magic on you whatsoever?
Yeah.
Do you have any magic active?
Like, are you using Sky Soul?
No,
aid.
I just aid.
It's got AIDS.
Nope,
It goes away.
Yep.
Or it's
Damn it.
suppressed.
it's gone.
Oh, so you have to recast it.
Yes.
God damn it.
Not that
What
I
if
know
I
about
walked into
I
that
didn't
room
know
and
about
dropped my
that,
arm?
so you'll have to tell me.
Oh.
Death
My arm
feels
falls
closer
off.
to you again. That's the only indication that you get.
No. Okay.
I'm less alive.
I'm alive. Okay.
Have we all written our name down in your little notebook yet?
If you want to.
I would have.
I also would have.
This autograph is going to be worth something in the future.
Volmir Velikov?
No. I said I'm going to write down my name.
Oh, this is my
Let's
name.
write down
No,
your-
yeah, I'm gonna write
name.
Anyways,
I lived with this.
okay. First, I'm glad to see you're safe.
Are we
Second,
like sitting somewhere?
you're inside the tower, the bottom floor of the tower.
Okay.
And he says, I'm glad you're safe. Where were you during the attack of Valaki?
I was at the Wizards of Wines.
Doing what?
Trying to retrieve an artifact that would help me defeat the devil with these people.
And did you find it?
No. Not really.
Okay. He turns over to Esmeralda and he says, you know he has eyes everywhere. The only way he cannot see anybody is in here. Why did you bring them here? And she's like, there was no other safe place. We couldn't figure out, and with Lorelei, you brought her. He's like, yes, she is strange, and a little bit different, but she is very helpful. She's a capable fighter. Despite her nature,
Whoa.
you still trust her. And she's like, yes, we've been helping each other. I've been looking for you. You are a very hard man to find. It's like, I'm a very hard man to find on purpose.
I'm just like a friend I'm just like a person at a friend's house watching the parents scold
Yes.
the friend.
Yeah.
It's all like dark and stuff. I like it.
Yeah.
And he's like, so do you have any plans of what you're going to do now? What about you? Do you?
Let's start with this. Who are you? Really?
Rudolph and Rickton. Vampire hunter.
Doom music
Monster
starts
hunter,
playing.
really.
Is Bucky Larson vampire?
Does he still look like an elf?
No.
Human?
Well,
Looks like a dilf now.
Went from elf to dilf.
let me double check.
Okay. He's actually a fucking...
He's a
You.
huge bacon.
He's a carrion crawler. Oh, no.
He is a human.
Okay. So why did you lie? Put the disguise on, such as that.
Well, as I've mentioned to this young one here, as capable as she is very dim-witted. He has eyes everywhere. He probably knows all of your names, everywhere you've been, everything that you can do. The disguise is so he does not find me.
Why did you drop it?
You're not in there.
Oh, they're inside. Oh,
It's,
they're-
We're
it's
separate.
literally Rictavio
oh I thought
or
they're still outside.
Rudolph,
No, we're
Esmeralda, and
Okay.
We're just
Volnir.
aimlessly wandering around in this front yard, like colliding with.
Is that a Shadowfell pastime?
This is
No, just play rollies.
this is the most
True.
Is there a way to get more backgrounds in D&D Beyond?
I got two.
Speakers by the-
So what is
Okay.
Not Joe.
what is your why?
That's the best roll.
Where did you come from? Are you not broken?
I'm not Brogan. I am not Galatean.
He's gay.
I'm here just to take care of business because he is a threat. The people that he sends is a problem. A lot of the vampires from where I come from are from him.
So, how did you get here?
Followed Vistani.
once you left and were coming back?
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah?
I'm gonna insight check the hell out of him. I'm getting a weird vibe from him, like, I don't trust him anymore. 13? Is he lying about anything?
No.
Or is it anything feel off about the way he says anything?
Everything feels off. It feels like a
Yeah.
father scolding a child right now.
Right. Even though he was like my butler kind of type character.
That's what he wants you to think.
Yeah. So it's a weird dynamic shift now.
He's Alfred, the
You
one
just
with the real
can't
power.
handle that he's the one in charge.
Yeah.
Or not.
I'm quaking.
Little nuts are gonna start quaking.
So now that we are in private here, anything else you wish to scold me about?
Why weren't you more careful? You've been loud. You've left tracks. You know better than that. Same with this one. But she's always loud.
When I met those people, what did you think of me when I came back to Vallaki when you saw me with these people? Let me ask you that.
I don't trust them. To be fair, I don't trust her. Barely trust you. It's always best to keep people at arm's length. Especially when dealing with me.
When I met this group outside, I felt something I never felt before. The feeling of hope. A feeling of that there could be a chance to stop all this. And so, I may have gotten reckless because of it. But we've accomplished so much already. I'm not saying I'm overconfident in myself and my abilities and my group, but we have overcome more than I ever thought possible here. Even if we've lost some members along the way.
And do you feel that you can trust every one of these people? That they will be at your back when the devil's at your front?
The devil has already been at odds with me physically on this journey. We've seen him a few times.
Isn't it odd he knew exactly where you were going to be?
It's not odd. It's more or less to be expected. It's just a matter of when. We have the 3 items that we were given in our fortune as of now, among other things. I believe we hold the power to stop him. At this point we do. But I want to know, and some of the others in the group want to know, where the origin of his immortality came from.
And do you have any inkling of where that might be?
The Amber Temple after the Solanka Pass.
You just...
Hold up.
Hold
The
up.
Amber Temple.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
What do you know of the Amber Temple?
It's not safe, but then again, no place here is.
And I do feel bad about Vallaki, do not get me wrong. But when I got there, after the fact, I went into a state of not mourning for the people, like I would have expected myself to do, but just work to get it done, to get the people here there healed and fixed as best I can. The shock of it left no room for emotion. And I want to do what I can for the people here as much as I can, so it may have been my fault that Vallaki got attacked since I was gone, and Strahd knows my every move at this point, I feel. He saw that I wasn't there anymore, and he went for it. But my effort in trying is more important than staying put and not letting anything get better. So I do not think we have that much of a loss here.
Okay, and what about the redhead?
Lorelei?
Yes. And Esmeralda's like, she's fine. You don't need to speak of her. And he says, hush. What do you think of her?
She's a foreigner to these lands,
Very foreign.
like you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't, well, trust her as much as the other companions I have met. But she seems to hold her own. She clearly fights back against the devil. And the more we have on our side, the better.
Despite what she is.
What is she? What do you mean?
You haven't noticed.
Clearly not.
You are all very so blind.
Tell me.
It's not my story to tell.
Tell me.
Are you gonna intimidate him?
Yeah.
Why don't you just ask her when we get out of there?
I want to hear what he has to say. She might not want to talk.
She might talk to you.
Are you rolling for intimidation?
Yes.
So what's
What are
everyone,
you rolling?
I rolled a 14.
Okay.
There's no resistance.
so what's everyone doing outside of the tower?
Yeah, that's a good question.
We will get there in a second.
Okay.
Divine sensing.
Every 6
Eyes
seconds.
of the grave.
It's really
He will
loud.
say, do not raise your voice to me, boy.
Boy.
You may have been alive a lot longer, but I have more experience. You had to sneak into houses to heal others instead of trying to be the face or the pride of Barovia. I've been trying to kill him for years, by myself. Do not believe you are better than me just because you have powers. Know your place. And he steps back, and he opens the door, and he says, leave. I must speak with her alone.
You just let his nuts hang.
Damn. I
Can't
leave.
wait to do it ourselves then.
And the door
Can't wait
I
closes.
feel like my dad just yelled at me for getting an F on my report.
And you can feel your magical ability return.
Okay, but I still don't get aid back.
No, you do not. Okay.
Figure
While
out
this
the
is
key
happening,
aids.
what are you all doing?
Oh, I watched
This
him
is
eat a
before you come
sandwich.
back. Okay.
This is
I'm
before I
This,
come
this
back.
is happening while what they're doing right here is while you're in there talking
Okay.
about it.
I'm practicing my flute. I'm just playing.
Okay.
I would go to a meal and make sure he's alright.
Okay. Have your dialogue, gentlemen.
So I'm assuming you're by the lake.
No, at some point he would have come back up. He would have given you a wide berth.
And then you watch me eat a sandwich.
Yeah, I saw him eating a sandwich.
Where do you get shit for a sandwich?
I don't know. I just watched him over here
Bag of
pantomime eating a sandwich. for
Did you
like
have stuff
5
in the bag of
minutes.
holding that required sandwich makings?
Rations.
Yeah, gray bacon strips,
It's
gray
not a
tomato,
good sandwich.
gray bread.
No, man, I saw you spreading some shit. You did not have like mayo or mustard. Don't play that shit with
It's
me.
the yogurt from his
Put yogurt on your sandwich, dog?
It's a Turkish sandwich. What do you expect from me?
Alright, go ahead.
It's a garlic aioli.
Sounds pretty good, actually.
You know, he would have come back up and probably sat down somewhere, and he's actually, when you walk up to him, he's practicing loading the new arcane firearm faster, because it's got a different loading mechanism than the old one did.
Alright.
So just like,
So from what I can tell, you don't use a rifle anymore. You use a pistol now.
yeah, it's a revolver style, except for there's a little like release on the grip that pops the whole back plate out. It's on like a rail.
Yeah.
So it pops out and it ejects one of the empty vial things. He's still using the same source.
So it's a one pump chump gun
Yeah, same kind of thing.
versus like a magazine or what have
Yeah,
you.
like this is like when he fired the one shot into the lake, it popped open.
So it's still the same vial system.
Yeah, it popped out and ejected.
You have that fucking Nerf gun that you cock back once and you shoot from the
Pretty
gun.
much.
Yeah, and just like click, you just click some up from off his belt.
I guess when you're sitting down with that, I'll sit down with you. Well, I have a couple questions for you. First off, I hope I did a satisfactory job stuffing your soul back in your body.
Pats chest a little bit.
You have a scar here
Yeah.
from
From when Iron Mountain cut me in half.
no
No, the Revenant.
the Revenant when he downstabbed
That's
you.
right. I've almost died a lot recently. I
Yeah.
apologize. Kind of
That's
chest a little bit. Yeah, it's fine. Thank you for that, by the way. Want to have a talk about it more in depth at a different point in time, but not at the moment.
right. I hope seeing your friend was better for you. Was a good experience for you. Sort of.
Say bittersweet. Yeah. I mean, he got what he wanted out of it. He got a stupid fight 'cause he's a dumb asshole. That's fine.
Charles gonna be so mad the way that he died.
I mean, but what to say is
I know.
like, I mean, he kind of got his ass beat. To be
He
honest.
did. He would have been really disappointed in his performance. But if he had to die again a third time, that's probably how he'd want to go.
He-
Well, maybe without the paralysis.
and magic, cutting him in half.
I mean, he probably would have been fine with that if it happened, legitimately, like, without him being stuck. He just liked to swing his swords around. You seem to have a significantly less good time than everyone else. Well,
Oh, you
than
think?
me. Yeah,
You think?
I
Really?
do.
Was it that obvious?
a little bit.
All right. Well, the entire reason I'm here is because of her and that bargain. You were almost right
About what?
about not trusting the gods.
Focus on how we're trusting.
It seemed in that moment that I had to destroy what I loved to make what the Raven Queen wanted, but according to her that was a memory, a trick.
Yeah,
So
yeah. There was no point to it. She did that to fuck with you.
that's the thing though, there was a point. I realize. See, that was a memory of my wife, my dearly departed Sierra. And what she said to me was something that it's just been nagging me for a long time, but I didn't want to accept it. But it seemed what she was going for was the same thing she always wanted, which is she wanted me to be happy. And I haven't been. It seemed what she meant, what she was saying was something that was to find some sort of happiness in my current existence. That's what it seemed like. And I know that's what she would have wanted the whole time. It's very difficult.
While I believe that kind of messaging is important, I think that a god being able to turn last wishes and hopes or last conversations into a trial is bullshit.
I do agree. I can't agree that it wasn't nice There are other ways that it could have happened to give out messages.
Simply just do it.
Well,
But either way, I am glad you got some peace there, I suppose.
somehow I did. Some. I'll have to figure out how to live a life again. And then when that time is up, I'll know where I'll go. So, I think it's important to talk about the most recent development in our group.
What one? There's been a lot.
The most recent. And I pointed a thumb over to the military women over there.
Yes.
Oh.
The most recent. You're the second most recent.
I mean, to be fair, you might as well just talk about them both. They're both fucking weird.
How far away are y'all?
Yeah. Let's see.
You guys are over by tower, water behind the tower, like where they were initially was 30 feet away from the tower in the dome.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's generally where you guys have been staying. Esmeralda's caravan is near about 10 feet away from the tower.
Would I be able to see you point over to me?
If you were actively looking, you
If
could
you were
make a
looking
perception
towards us,
check.
probably.
If you're from your passive perception, no.
Okay.
I would say since it's like just you, me, and Dirge, I'd probably be making really mindless small talk.
Which I want to get to in a minute.
Okay.
Oh dear God.
Okay.
But the most recent developments, one, I'm not aware of any Shadarkai. Unfortunately, the Raven Queen hasn't given me much information about what the wider goings on in the plains.
I'm assuming I've never heard the term Shatterkai before.
I'm assuming I also haven't heard the term Shadarkai before.
Yeah. That's fair. Yeah, I don't know.
It is something I do find
No.
somewhat interesting.
No, you
It's-
would not actually. You are not from Vusha.
It is something I would find interesting, though, that it's something that Syrah would be interested in. She's an adventurous woman. She likes to gain information from many different sources. Honestly, I think if she didn't hit her career off in painting, she might become an adventurer.
Yeah, it sounds like a mage's mind to me.
What do you mean, mage's mind?
Well, gathering information that wantonly is a very helpful trait in my craft, and I'm assuming theirs. He kind of waves a hand towards Rick. It's a lot of study and a lot of research, so being able to just kind of do it.
Yeah, she might have enjoyed that.
Plus, you eventually get to do cool stuff. You know,
Mhm.
shoot fireballs out of your hands, make new ones if you lose them.
That would be a useful skill. I'll have to give in my 2 cents in this and never... You've already heard this, but please don't shoot our potential ally.
I do not plan to do so in the immediate future.
That's gonna
Alright.
fucking change.
Alright, it had to be said, I had to let you know.
I didn't say how far that covers.
It's my
Yeah.
fault. I
Right.
created the lore.
Sounded great.
Yeah, it's fine.
You can do it after we've done everything. After we've beaten this.
Stuff will happen as it happens, man. I don't know.
I love problematic
I might
characters.
accidentally walk up and might
Is that
do
the end
something
of
with
yours,
this thing,
your conversation?
We'll see what happens.
Why you're enabling?
Huh?
You're enabling.
I gotta give anything else.
I can't either.
Cool. So then we will
We
cut.
just sit around. I look at your machines like, how does this machine do what? I have 10 intelligence.
Okay, okay, yeah.
He's like a gorilla dad. and his
I'm
son
curious. I mean, let me draw a picture of this gun.
I'm not an artward.
Let me draw a picture of this.
Talent intelligence is
It's
25.
average.
It's completely average.
You
Yeah,
can learn
yeah,
how
average.
machines
I mean,
work.
But it's
Can
like
you-
for completing, for.
Do you know how firearms work off the top of your head? Like,
Something about a firing pin.
Not off the top of my head, but I could understand if someone explained.
yeah,
it.
like,
Yeah.
if somebody explained it to you,
Yeah.
you pick it up, you'd be like, okay, that makes sense.
Right.
It was like a
Something
firing
about a
pin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
you
a
can't just like
slide.
look and be like, that's how that
There's
works.
a primer. there's
Okay,
a-
so
there's a
you
spring.
guys pretty much talked about how the essentials of his
There's a
guns
safety.
work.
Yeah. Just curious. Just,
We will-
just to fill time.
Right.
So
Then,
that's-
then we
that's
will
not-
cut to Ruhig, Brother Knight, and Dirge,
Brother Knight.
wherever the fuck they are.
Has it started a
I'm
bonfire?
just playing.
Yeah.
I'm just practicing.
Yep.
But,
I haven't played in a while, so.
Hello.
So, what are you about?
You're gonna have to speak up a little bit.
So what are you about?
I'm a practitioner of magic.
Oh,
A wizard, so to speak. A failed one, but a wizard
Best wizards
nonetheless.
I can do a little bit of magic too. And then I cast Mage Hand. Comes out.
It's a skeleton.
It was already a skeleton.
Fair enough.
It's even more.
And I just start just pawing at the ground. I'm like, yeah,
Let's pick up grass.
it's pretty cool.
What else are you capable of? Or maybe we should save this for later.
I'm sorry, what?
He asked what else are you capable of, or maybe we should save that for later.
She come on, you dude.
I hit very hard. More of a sword person more than anything.
You hit hard, you say. Spells, weapons?
Weapons. I can do spells on weapons. That caliber of thing.
What is the
I can shoot things sometimes.
A smite, as they are called? This line of spells?
Yeah.
Fascinating.
And I've got a couple things.
Did you learn this through the traditional methods, or
But
simply take it for... learn it as you need it?
well, what's traditional?
The trainings of a paladin?
That's,
Oh, I kind of just do it.
that's the original meal.
Ah,
It's
I see.
contextually appropriate.
Yeah, just something you get when you serve Mother Night.
I must ask, do you have much conversation where you are from?
No.
She called you fucking retarded.
What's your
see.
charisma?
There's really no need. We kind of just do what we're told.
Yeah, what is your charisma?
Charisma?
Higher than mine.
It's 14.
Good enough for a warlock paladin.
He's playing the character. He doesn't have to be charismatic in terms of talking in one way. He can be
Yeah.
charismatic in another.
Maybe he's intimidating as shit. Like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
I like high charisma.
Is there anything else that needs to be said?
He was not like
It's just so awkward between
It's
you
just
two.
it's just the new kid sitting at the
Yeah.
table alone.
Is it? So did you drag on the whole awkward just... Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the new kid with the foreign kid.
Yeah, it's like one word answer questions and like.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So
What's
is
your
that,
favorite
So
food?
is that your guys'
What's Vusha like?
Russia. Oh, Russia. It is the most beautiful city in the world. A city of wonders, of love, of magic, of enchantment. Anything you can imagine is possible there.
Well, that sounds epic.
Where I come from, it's really great.
You should come to Russia then, if it will not ruin your home for you. For many it does. They choose to stay.
I
Get a
could
loud angry sneeze in the background.
I mean, I could really only go if I got assigned there, and if I got assigned there, there's definitely problems.
Assigned by who?
Mother Night.
And who is this? A powerful wizard?
She's my mother.
If you do not wish to be under her thumb, surely you could figure figure out a way.
It's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible.
Are we done with this?
That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
that's it? Okay.
Oh.
Dirge. I just about face.
Flute playing stops. Yeah.
I saw you feverishly writing something when you first popped into Mother Knight's house.
I'm writing a story. A story to be told in pubs, bars, any place that a bard is needed. Something to be passed down through the people.
What's it about?
The goings on, the goings
Goings
on
on.
of what's happened throughout this journey.
They're all just screaming the word.
Fucking dirt going on!
You're a writer, goddammit!
Thank you. It's just a telling of the story, making sure that what happens here isn't forgotten.
Would you... So you have a record of the goings on here? A record of this place?
What's happened to us?
I would very much like to hear it, to be brought up to speed, so to say.
Yeah.
That is a good. That's good. I would give me like 5 minutes.
Yes, summary will do.
Gotta get in the
But
character.
basically, yeah, no, like...
Okay, do you want to
Cast
do this in
exposition.
character or cast exposition?
No, cast exposition!
I've obviously cast exposition.
Yeah.
I want to hear it.
Too bad.
Cast exposition.
Are you performing as the bard?
You do your whole.
I'll do
Performance check.
part of the song. Okay.
You're gonna do scald stuff.
Do I need to do like a charisma saving throw?
Is
For
it...
what?
His performance check.
No.
Okay.
What's my performance?
I'm assuming we
Ooh,
can
it's
hear
kinda- okay.
him starting to do this.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll come over.
It's 15.
I'm gonna
Decent
flash a
enough.
genius.
Oh,
So it's a
never
20.
mind.
Oh.
You were able to recount every moment perfectly,
Nice.
even about the time that you guys broke into a former mayor's house and did not steal the mirror that you said you were going to steal.
I feel like at exactly this time, Volmir comes out of
Yep.
the tower and he's just like, he takes off his mask and goes, shit. And then I have the Malachi disguise on, just in case,
Jared Leto.
Don't break the fucking mask.
just in case, I don't know, Lorelai,
Who's Jared
Ismark, or
Leto?
whatever are fucking scared of me being an elf for some reason.
His name's Volmir, not Jared Leto.
I go, fuck. And I hear him like
Yeah,
finally
you
like
hear him
recounting the last of the story.
Yeah.
And now we're here.
I walk up to. And we're here.
Well, that's a
So everyone's sort of like...
Everybody's pretty much back together.
great story.
So,
It actually happened.
Volmir looks like kind of pissed off.
Hold on.
I'd like to meet the who are they? The Mardikovs at some point.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see
I
if we
mean,
can
they're worshippers of Mother Night, so
slot that in somewhere.
okay. Put it on the docket.
So I'm gonna let Druhig do her thing.
So, if I'm to join you, there are conversations and words we must have. I'm not very strong, so to say. I am not necessarily very good at fighting or spellcasting or any such things. My talents lie in leading others. And the group I was with is, as I've explained, no longer with me. I'm used to working with groups of colorful individuals. But for me to be any form of effective, I would need to know your capabilities. I am quite versatile in what I may do. Do we have anyone who can stand on the front lines, for example? Two?
Shit, yeah, that's about 2 of us.
If you...
I'll Archer say,
You bullets.
well, I could stand in the front line, but I have no martial capabilities.
I'm very versatile. I can be where I am needed.
I summon things and blast the foes.
I've heard of the type.
She's like, just sort of looking at you.
I look kind of like pissed off that I came out of the tower. I just took my house and was like, Fuck!
How you doing, Volmir?
Wizard or warlock?
I've made a pact against my will with the devil that rules the place here.
So fucking casual!
Yeah, I mean,
And so Rubik, like, completely unfazed, asks.
Hold on. Bring it
You're the
together,
missing
folks.
link!
Come on, folks. Bring it together.
So Rubik asks, just completely unfazed. And do you know if the devil can spy on you through this?
Through this,
This link you have.
I don't know. But he has eyes everywhere, regardless.
Then it may be a fair estimation that he knows all of your capabilities. And a disadvantage? No, he does not know mine, I would hope. The rest of you?
Oh,
It is that kind of group, I see.
I can
Hey, got him.
magically enhance people. Good in sword fighting.
Enhancements.
I've also got it's got an elf king in my head.
Possession?
Again, just
That was probably in the story, anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
yeah,
right.
that's fair, that's fair.
And as you've mentioned, it is not a form of possession.
It
Necessarily, you're in control of your own actions, yes?
happened once.
I like the fact that Dirge wrote that he was always in control the whole time.
Or
and nothing bad ever happened.
You want to send me a text?
no. I was gonna say it out loud.
at the very least,
Bro,
you,
wait.
you believe that you are in control of your own actions.
I wasn't once, and then I was immediately back in control.
And
What?
would you say your relationship with this individual in your head is cordial?
He hasn't killed me yet, so
I suppose that
I'd
works.
say we're pretty cordial.
And you?
Not a college of whisper
I am
words, sure.
serving the service of a goddess of death, so I would be considered a cleric.
And this goddess of death opposes this devil?
Absolutely.
Hmm.
This devil is a vampire, so a creature of undeath.
Hmm.
She doesn't take kindly to that sort of thing.
We don't take kindly.
We don't take kindly to your kind.
Yeah.
Here.
Yes, Ebey.
Is there? This is like, it's gonna get taken the wrong way when I say it out loud.
Who are you saying it to?
The DM. 'Cause I need to know. It's a lore question. In I can never remember the name of this other country.
Zeotis.
Yeah, in Zeotis. Is there a slur for people from Busha that goes around the country?
I will let you make it up.
Oh, fuck, I didn't have one. I wanted you to give me one.
A slur in Zerotis for Vushans?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Fucking. Moi? I don't know.
I don't know enough about
Poopy head!
the culture of the country.
How magical is Zeotis?
Necronancy!
Not.
The fact that he was aggressive towards you as a Zeotin, but still had magical capabilities, is perplexing as fuck to you.
If you can't think of a slur, maybe Bluefinger? Because they spend all their time writing inks and spellbooks?
I like Necronancy, okay.
Or Blue Nose, because they have their nose in books all the time.
Hey.
Okay.
We call him
Something.
faggot.
No. No.
Don't cut that.
Oh, that was stupid.
I'm allowed.
Your house, your rules.
Everybody gets one.
No one else.
You can think about it while
Yeah,
we move forward.
there's other stuff going on.
Right. Okay, so yeah, you last talked to those two. You got information. Pretty much he's the only one that hasn't told you anything.
That's why I wanted to think of
Fair
a slur.
Wait until I can think of a slur.
But basically, I just want to know everyone's capabilities. What y'all got?
Don't say it.
I'm looking.
I
I'm
don't
looking
have
up.
anything.
I'm looking up slurs for mages.
Fucking nerd!
Like from mages or for like
Form it.
slurs for mages.
Sparkly.
Or slurs-
Waggle finger.
Oh, those are. Get the.
bad.
Gay.
Those are his. Yeah, that's you. You're talking about yourself. Hag.
They could just call him a fairy.
Oh shit, yeah. Yeah, totally.
Spell freak.
A pansy. Ooh, a pansy. They don't
Yeah,
look
I
like
mean-
they don't look like the kind of person who has done a day's hard work. They are
Yeah.
very finely dressed. Think of 14 red mage, but black instead of red.
Yeah.
Call him a bard.
Huh? I get that weird African hat. I beg your pardon.
Wand
I
jockey.
beg your pardon.
I can't
That
say
sounds like a
wand
gay
jockey
thing.
because I have a wand.
Pretty much anything that is relation to spell magic would be a.
Just call him a nonce.
No.
That's the British word for pedophile, don't do it.
Sure.
Fucking poofed it.
I don't have anything.
Oh, there was venom in that.
Yeah, we'll save it for later.
It's fine.
Insert
Spell
slur
slut.
here, and just continue on with the information.
We'll come up with one.
Never in any time in all of history has anybody said insert slur here.
Maybe a bad lip.
I owe you slur.
Oh.
I hate this game so much.
After everybody
you
else
love it.
explains their capabilities, Emil will kind of just glare at you from across the. Are we at your like makeshift war table doing this, or what's happening?
I would think so.
We're
You
just
fucking major.
standing around. No. And he'll kind of like move his cloak out of the way. It'll be the regular firearm, or the Grimjack,
I'm doing the same thing.
and then the other side is his arcane firearm, and it's got all his vials that are faintly glowing.
You should point
Is
out
your
across
holy
the wall
symbol
to unload it.
visible?
No.
Okay.
Can I see it?
And he like does this in a very like indicating manner.
Yeah. Just
Okay.
Like kind of like there's a little bit of sass to it. Like you already know what I do.
Who then is capable of hurting an individual greatly in a single strike?
I saw him do that.
No. Oh,
Just
You got
forward.
madcaps.
yeah, I can do that.
I
Oh,
can
yeah.
now.
Good to know.
I can maybe do that, but it'd be a lot of luck needed.
So yeah, just basically talking about capabilities and whatnot.
Yeah.
Well, what can you do?
What can I do? I would simply ask before I explain. Would it be wise to say, well, no. Even if this devil learns my capabilities, it would be better for my allies to be informed. I am a wizard, but I specialize in tactics, command, winning fights. I am quite versatile. I can create opportunities for others to attack.
What is the war mage thing? Whatever it's called.
Don't worry about it. I utilize arts that allow me to cast spells rather quickly. It is rather quite complicated though.
It's quick and swell.
The spells I know, they're not necessarily themed. They're varied. Spells to create magical shields around myself, create fog, slow falling, make things bigger or smaller, to paralyze enemies. Things of such nature. I'm also capable of dispelling magic. Among other things.
That may be useful for our damsel in distress arena.
I'm also, if I need be, quite difficult to hit. My wards are, many in Vosha would call them inelegant, but they are quite effective.
Okay.
So, yeah, just talking about tactics.
So we've
Okay.
traded one brute for another.
Hey.
Seems. What?
It's not nice.
Oh yeah, that's a question.
And we've traded a
Did I come from the direction of the castle? With the horse?
loud hunter
You-
to a
you
loud
met her-
spellcaster.
You met Lorelei on the horse,
Mm-hmm.
pretty much past the village of Barovia. So you met at that weird intersection.
Okay. So if I came from the castle, would I have seen someone along the way? Considering where they were going.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
I do have one question. You mentioned in your stories, you're spoken of a Edwin, was it? A big man?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Scary man, terrifying looking arm, a burning
His arm look like
determination
this.
in his eyes.
Brian, take that away from him.
You're busted, mister.
Go to your
Did
room.
he split off from your group?
Yeah, he left.
He left the night last night.
I saw him on the way here.
Was he doing fine?
He seemed to be doing fine, but he seemed preoccupied.
Did you see where he was headed?
I described the way I came from, basically.
So vaguely towards Strahd's castle.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did
wonderful.
have a very scary look in his eye. I did not stop to ask directions from him.
You mentioned you can dispel magic. That we should give that a shot on our Irina Kolyana. Who's under a charm effect of some sort. It'd be good to have that sorted out to see if we can get rid of it or not. She seems out of it.
Very well.
So is Arena at the table?
She's
No.
probably away.
Her and Ismark are away more towards
One of the carriages or something.
Very well. This I can do. You need but lead the way.
I'll just call him over here if that's cool. Ismark, can you
You called.
bring Irina here? We're gonna see if we can dispel the magic that's affecting her.
I mean, she's a little heavy to carry.
I'll help you.
I'm the new strength guy, so I can help.
I'll just do it.
Are you strength?
He's a paladin.
That would mean
Well,
he's
so is his
strength.
paladin last game.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's a Dexman, yeah.
He was a Dexadin.
I'm a strengthodin.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Just so he's
Whatever. Either way, we'll just get Irina
Right.
up and moved to our new friend here,
Okay.
Ruhig.
That's one dispel magic at 3rd level.
What the hell happens?
Well,
Well,
Oh no, his
mistaken,
dirgeon's
the
dead.
spell is higher than the initial. You have to roll for it, right?
Yes.
And what is what do you like in terms of like the difference? Is it
Like the DC.
yeah?
So the DC, I believe, is 10 plus the spell's level. For that, check.
Okay.
and it might be like enthrall or some really or a higher level spell.
And if it's a magical effect that isn't a spell that can be ended with dispel magic, then usually it'll have a listed DC.
Okay.
DC 10 plus spells level.
Okay.
So, need to roll?
Yep.
Okay.
Do you have a book with you or like some kind of spell book?
Yes.
Oh.
She pulls out a small spell book. None of y'all book wizards.
I got a book, but I don't know what it does.
That's not high enough. Wait, what the fuck?
I've got a notebook.
The notebook.
Yeah, that's not high enough. That's 10.
Nope.
Damn.
So how do you flavor your dispel magic initially?
It's simply just hand over book, and I wave my hands, and nothing happens.
Okay.
Is this effect maybe too strong for?
When you attempt that, lightning like crackles across the sky.
Whoa. Shit. That actually, I don't know why. The way you described it made me like fucking like scared. That's weird. Why?
Was
What?
that a genuine wall?
Yes. And I looked up like I felt like it was gonna happen or something.
Whoa.
I do not think it wise to attempt that again.
Closes book, puts it, holsters book.
Leaves. Leaves
Bolsters
Barovia.
book,
Fades to
drinks
the ground.
warm milk.
Leaves
Takes a
Barovia.
nap.
Works.
All right,
Literally exposes 15-inch cock with pissed off expression.
Okay. So you try that.
We get a big Strahd going. No, no, no.
girl.
Not in my land.
Baby.
Okay. Funnily at the same time.
Are we doing all this on the way to the Amber
No,
Temple?
we're
You
still
guys haven't
here.
even left.
No,
haven't
I
left the
don't
tower
know
yet.
why.
We're just having a talk at Baratok.
Personal reasons.
Actually, everyone just had their long rest. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lorelai comes out of the caravan, and about the same time, Esmeralda, specifically just Esmeralda, leaves the tower.
Looking like a sad puppy got yelled at by her dad.
Oh no, she just looks pissed off. Like,
Okay.
Like,
Valmir's pissed off, but she's probably
right,
way
no,
more pissed
She
off.
looks like a,
She's
and
fuming.
I apologize ahead of time, but motherfuckers know what the fuck I'm talking about. She's an angry chica.
Ooh, spicy.
Oh no!
She got the really high arched eyebrows.
No,
She draws on her eyebrows. This
Not again.
she will beat your ass.
Well, she's not real, so
She will beat your character's ass.
okay.
But yeah, she just looks pissed off, but she's kind of keeping it to herself. Lorelai is just like making sure she got everything good to go.
So are we?
So what's the plan, folks?
Yeah, are we ready to go?
Well, our plan of right now is to go to this Ember Temple
Last night we're ready to go.
and discover the reason why the devil has the powers he has and his immortality and all that. After that, we assume we get some sort of knowledge that would help us from the ones who gave him his power or whatever it is, and not get corrupted in the process. And then after that, well, we'll see what conditions lead us to where we need to go next.
Okay.
Will you be joining us on this?
It would probably be safe.
When we split up, it looks like bad things happen to us.
Bad things only happen because we got caught. And somebody, like Lorelai looks at Esmeralda, is not very quiet. I am quiet enough, redhead, shut up. You know how it is.
I look at Esmeralda and I'm like, yeah, a metal leg is not going to be very quiet against stone.
Fuck you, bird mask.
I took the mask off. By the way.
Did she see
You
me
can
as
still
the
call
villain?
you that.
I know,
Yeah.
she could.
Just put a little bit of rubber on the bottom of the leg. We're gonna make it quiet. That'll help.
They don't have
I
rubber.
have.
They don't have rubber
experience
trees
with
in
these things.
here.
They don't have rubber in Barovia.
Yeah, they don't.
I pull out some
That's why the
rubber.
birth rate. That's why the birth rate's so high.
It's not though.
Really not.
It's super low.
It's probably like
I haven't been
more
here, man.
deaths than births
I've been here
here.
for 3 days,
You've
man.
been here for 3 days. You should know
Yeah.
everything about the
I
city.
know everything about
It's been like a week.
Read it for 3 days. Why are you
It's
making
not been a
assumptions?
This is like session 7. Yeah, it's been like a week.
Yeah. Yeah, 3 days.
I've been
Is
here
it
for
session
15.
7 or?
Yeah.
Session 7.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Every
So you have
2 episodes of session. The last one that went up was 12, which was session 6.
1 week in Barovia.
Weekend at Barovia's.
Oh no.
One night
Okay.
in Barovia.
Let's
the
leave.
world is a roller coaster.
Well, I'll ask Esmeralda, like, what's this
Barovia,
Van
the city
Richten
never-
going to do here? Just sit in his castle and yell at us all day?
Well, it's a tower. But
It might be. It's his castle.
yeah, but it's all beat up.
I don't laugh.
He does not
That's
know
my
how to take
Ryan
care of his things.
Laughing.
He is stuck in his ways. He likes to not involve himself with anyone. Believes that they are a burden. So he will stay here. I believe the Koyamas should stay as well.
Oh yeah, that's probably a good idea.
If if what he says about the tower being safe,
His mark is invincible. He can't be hit.
Yeah.
he's the greater now.
He literally started this entire session off on the floor.
Yeah, but he survived so much
Yeah,
before
because he
that.
survived so much, yeah. He took so many beatings.
Yeah. Anyways, I'll say like, if that tower
He
does
was a good friend.
get rid of magical effects and not able to spy inside of it, then yes, that would be very safe to be.
Yes, he has agreed to allow them to stay on the bottom floor of the tower. How about them getting food or things of that nature is all left up to them. So if you have something that they can have, You'll probably be safe.
We could leave them some
So
food.
much almonds in yogurt.
That's like a lot of protein and nothing
It's
else.
only protein.
Yeah.
How did you ever see Aloysius shit?
Aloysius was a twink. He was trying to get bigger.
So
Wasn't
are you
working.
guys? What are you guys planning
I mean,
on
you
doing?
can leave them
You gotta.
How many rations do we have?
There's like 80 in that.
Give him like 40.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have 20 myself.
Yeah. I don't need to eat, so I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm
There you
undead.
go.
Ish.
What are we
Rations.
talking to me?
Yeah, who are we talking to?
The twins.
Oh, the twins, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you can give Ismark like a
Right.
bunch of fucking a basket of a cornucopia. Just give him a cornucopia there.
I'll give him a big ass pile of yogurt.
Shove it in his mouth.
No, I'll just be handing off a shit ton of the ration.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So they take the rations and say, "You." Ismark will say, "Are you leaving?"
Yeah.
Shortly.
We're gonna take a trip to the Amber Temple.
Stay safe here.
I feel like I should be telling you that.
No, it's fine.
Where are we supposed to stay?
Apparently Van Richten has let you
Richten will,
give you permission to stay in the tower. First floor.
Okay.
Here's a bunch of yogurt.
It's just
There's
No,
almonds,
I
too.
gave him.
it's just a saran wrap splat rolled up into like a bag.
It's nice. It's rations nicely wrapped in like parchment paper with rope. It's very rustic.
Okay.
Meats
So-
and cheeses and
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the tower to the door opens,
Honestly, almonds are
and
probably.
he kind of just like leads Irina in.
Before they go,
Good
Yeah.
for you.
before they go, I just want to. I'll just walk up to them and be like, we appreciate your help.
I appreciate yours. Granted, you were not the one that directly saved her, but you gave somebody the proper direction. And that much is appreciated in any possible way I can. Be safe.
You as well. You rest easy.
As soon as Irina steps into the tower, where am I?
Yeah, I
put
mean-
her in there.
That makes sense.
Yep.
What is happening?
Door slammed.
Ismark, we are going to go.
What is-
You explain what happened.
Yeah.
Little
Yeah,
temple
and
there.
Ismark's like,
Here's Mark.
Have
This
I
is
got a story to
scroll-
tell you?
This is
Yeah.
a scroll of
Credits.
exposition at second level. You can cast it.
Do I need to?
It won't work in the
play
tower.
some music again?
Oh no.
He just stands outside. and
so yeah,
casts
the door
it in.
closes.
I do
and,
agree.
They
It's like a
are in
messenger
there,
boy.
and you guys are now allowed to head to your next location.
Fuck me. Okay. So, before heading out,
BT dubs. The rest of the session is all RP.
sweet.
Or whatever we want to do, yeah.
I'm
Before
not doing another battle right now.
Okay, let's fight. No.
before heading out, no, we might be about to do a battle. It's fine.
enabled.
Yeah.
So, let's do mock battles.
Strength is our teamwork.
I'm dead.
Y'all would probably
Pay attention.
as
Pay
we're
attention.
like about to leave. No, yeah, everyone's like doing their own thing. The observant would notice Rudig re-ups her blade song, and then casts another spell.
Well, what's?
Will basically take her book, sort of pull out a almost like a like a black silhouette pokes out of the book, and she pulls out a sword and then immediately lets go and it disappears. She then takes a very deep breath and walks up to Emil.
Ma'am? No, hold up, ma'am. What was that?
Hmm?
You just pulled something out of your book there and it disappeared. What was that?
A spell.
Yeah, it looked like a sword.
I'll work for
Yes.
X, do I know what spell Ruhig just cast?
Arcana check.
Well, did you even notice it?
I would have been. I am not like letting her out of my.
Oh, yeah.
At least peripheral sight.
Sonic stick.
Oh, I was not paying that much attention to it. I guess because I fell asleep for a minute because I got a 2.
And it is like a solid object. Maybe she summoned a weapon. It does look like she clearly summoned a weapon.
Yeah.
I'm not
gonna have
the massive suggestion of bitch.
She'll walk up.
Let me check something real quick. Lorelei snaps her fingers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, either come with us, right?
Okay.
No fighting on the road trip.
I never said I would. He pulled a gun on me. He will not allow me to protect myself.
It seems like you were heading for him.
Of course. I wish to speak.
I'm standing out of the way like this. Just
I'd rather not kill our
staring
companions.
daggers.
I'm not going to kill anyone. I simply wish to defend myself.
Didn't seem like he was going to hit you
Okay.
right now.
Then I will permit. Esmeralda is drawn, axe, sword. She's ready to fucking throw down.
Mm-hmm.
She will hit anybody with this.
Mm-hmm.
She will say, if you allow,
Mm-hmm.
I would like decent conversation.
Mm-hmm.
If you were to speak,
Mm-hmm.
there will be no drawn of weapons.
I'm like 15 or 20 feet away.
I know.
I'm just going like this.
I know.
I'm not really listening to your conversation. I'm just kind of like.
No, she is speaking loud enough.
Okay.
Yes.
I close my book and put it away and put my hands up.
Okay.
Holster the book.
Or rather,
I also put my hands up.
I put my
No,
hands like
it's okay,
this
okay,
because I'm a spellcaster.
Right.
So
And Lorelei, like, rubs her hands together. And does anybody speak Abyssal?
Mm-hmm.
God damn it.
Yep.
Not
I
anymore.
don't. I speak the other one.
That's actually a good question. Let me check.
Spanish?
Spanglish.
Abyssal's
Dark,
Spanish?
dark Spanglish.
Oh no.
Oh no, Abyssal's Catalan.
So I'm assuming like if she speaks Abyssal, I speak Infernal. I'm like
Yeah,
it's
you
like-
can
it's
hear
like-
bits and
It's
pieces.
really
Yeah.
thick accent.
it's
Yeah.
like a Japanese person listening to Korean.
It's like,
No, it's like Jap. It's
Yeah, it's weird to me.
it's
Yeah.
like Japanese people listen to like Okinawan.
Yeah.
That's
I
just-
can
that's
speak. I speak.
Southern accent.
Exactly.
I speak
Yeah.
Abyssal.
But it's almost different.
Ah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
learned Abyssal from the book.
Yeah.
I
So
speak Goblin.
you hear her say, "Just fucking children."
I'm looking at her like
It's like so. If
forces shit.
you two cannot get along on this trip, we will have severe issues. And by that, I mean, and she lights both hands on fire. I will hurt everyone.
I will turn this car around.
And believe me, if you think you can stop the rage that I have for this place and this man, you are sorely mistaken.
I was trying to resolve said tension. It is simply that, quite frankly, I fear for my life.
And that is fair.
Yeah, it is fair.
Don't fear that he will kill you. Fear that I will. Same for you.
No change in his expression.
That's fine.
Is Lorelei here with us?
The Lorelai's the one saying
Okay,
this,
sorry,
I'm saying
I thought
this.
it was.
but she's slipping in and out of an accent that
Okay.
is unusual for her.
Yeah.
Both my notes, please.
Yeah, I'm good.
So,
Sorry, what was your character name again?
Ruhig.
Ruhig?
Yeah.
Alright, Ruhig is
It's right
four?
there on the thing. The last one.
Okay.
You have a great animosity towards me. I would ask, why? Are you a citizen of Zeotis?
Yes, I was in the military. I've seen my fair share of war crimes committed by your people.
Ah. Were you in Noctigal and on, what was the night?
D-Day.
Fucking told ya.
I was not expecting. So are you also? So both of our hands have just been up while we're having this conversation.
And as a spellcaster, her hands are like this so she can't do somatics.
Okay.
Huh?
There's a slight lowering of Emil's shoulders, but
Ah.
it's not.
Yeah.
It's not like a reaching.
Mhm.
It's literally like this.
Right. And with that, you see Lorelei's finger, like the fireball disappears, and she pulls one finger up, and a green light is swirling around it.
Yeah, it's fine. I can do magic too.
No. Do you want to do an Arcana check on what this is?
I do.
I would like
It's
to,
probably
actually.
disintegrate.
I would.
I haven't
At the
studied
moment,
the
no.
magic.
Ah, fuck, I probably don't know what it is.
I haven't studied the magic.
I don't know.
21.
Well, much than I. You more arcane stuff than I do.
Ah, fuck it, I'll
For
roll.
the flu.
Nope.
He's not paying her enough
50.
attention
Calm, we're playing
to
magic.
want
Thank
to
you
be
very much.
curious about this.
Right,
world.
that's fair.
Magical.
It is disintegrate.
Oh, good.
Woo! At this, I
That's pretty cool.
know my place now.
Colors it.
Green.
What does that do?
Gildor!
Like, you've seen Lorelai.
I think
She
that's the
has
weed
not
spell.
looked this pissed since you saw her fight Strahd.
Yeah.
So,
Oh.
But yeah, so you ask him if he's from Noctigal.
or was he there that night?
I,
She doesn't allude to anything. She
Yeah.
just says that night.
Remember the
Goddamn,
30th from Frostfall?
Hush.
Yes, I was. I was stationed there because it's where I'm from. He kind of like every once in a while his eyes will flicker over to Esmeralda, or no,
To Lorelai.
Lorelai.
Esmeralda doesn't really have magic, does she?
You don't
After
know.
Yeah.
after that night,
She's Vistani.
I would ask you, as I am someone from Busha would not know. How do the people of Zeotis view what happened? Do they know that it happened?
DM, that question, we haven't really talked about.
People of Zeotis know what happened in Octagon.
Yeah.
Does Derrick know?
How do they feel about it?
You've heard of it.
How do they feel about it?
They are not happy about it.
Uh,
Though you have not heard anything since it happening from the prince himself.
so but in general, the people that are aware of what happened there,
It is
my feelings are not uncommon.
it's common knowledge in Zeotis
Yeah.
that was a fucking unfortunate travesty that happened.
Okay. Kind of just think for a moment. Their perspective on that is about the same as mine.
Hmm.
And I will leave it at that. So as not to piss off our friend here.
So, and
So wait. So Zeros is the nation. This was an attack on that capital, right?
No.
Not even a capital. It was just a town.
Just a town?
They hit a piercing.
It was like it was a
The
border,
port town.
It's a
Oh!
it's a border port town.
Oh! It's not fucking Hiroshima. It's Pearl Harbor.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
I'm America.
Oh no! I thought I was. Oh fuck!
Surprise.
The guns should have given it away.
Oh no!
Yeah, you're from the Magic Town. That's all weeb shit, right?
Oh fuck!
You imagine
I have the power of God and anime on my side.
Gun.
Oh god damn! Okay, that puts things in perspective. Okay, that makes things interesting.
so,
So wait, so what was the last thing we brought up in this conversation?
The Zeons generally have similar feelings towards that night than compared to me.
so the as I thought, I would like to make something clear. The Queen is a wonderful person. She is marvelous, truly a delight, loved by all of the people. She would never agree to such a thing. She would never approve of such an attack. What were her words? Something like inhumane. She said it was.
That's a polite word for it. But I have a hard time believing that something on the scale of a citywide aerial, call it a firestorm,
Yes.
would go unnoticed. Or
firebombing
would happen randomly. Similar.
Do I know that the Queen knows
About
about the bombing?
Oh,
Something
yeah.
deep inside me knew something was up.
So
It was like air balls. Like fireball.
How to say this? My loyalty is to the Queen. There was a shall we say, I am not good with words, nor speaking. I do not have a mind for such things. My mind is for tactics. That night caused great suffering, yes?
Oh, that's a light way to put it.
Resentment. This is the very reason why the Queen forbade that attack. It is common knowledge among those who are allowed to know that attack was not approved of. The Queen would never do such a horrid thing.
Inside check.
Complete honesty.
I believe it.
Okay.
But I've been doing it
Yeah.
for the sake of my character's thought process.
Yeah.
Oh, I rolled dog shit, so I'll believe whatever you tell me.
Now, as my loyalty is to the Queen, the individual who ordered the attack to happen, you could say, expressly went against her wishes. Would this not make them a traitor? Someone who is willing to defy the will of the crown, and has the power to do so, is, how you say, a danger to the crown.
In the make-believe world that you are pitching to me, in which this is unsanctioned,
Hmm?
you are correct.
Hmm?
I will give you that.
As my loyalty lies with the Queen, traitors must be dealt with. Now, if they truly had the best intentions, if they truly wished for an end to the war, to bring peace, to bring unity, this did not seem to result in that.
How close to the end of the war did that happen?
That's what sparked the peace talks.
Though this did create peace, it does not seem very peaceful. I suppose you could say, out of loyalty, wish to eliminate any threat to the crown.
No.
Thank you, Emil.
Okay. With as much information as you seem to have in the upper workings of what happened that day,
Mm-hmm.
can I assume that you were either there or nearby when it happened?
Does he ask this thing?
Yeah.
I would hand you something if she would allow.
And I reach into my coat and I pull something out.
I'll allow it.
Is it still up?
If she
So-
will allow me.
So she stops the disintegrate spell
Okay.
and has a different one ready, just in case.
And you would allow me to.
Carefully.
I reach into my coat and I pull out what seems to be a watch. A symbol of an office, like a commanding officer's symbol.
Sure, yeah. It's like a
And I imagine it's like a watch.
mm-hmm.
Think Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah.
I
And
knew you were
she
in the
would-
room.
Move up and hand it over very gently.
Very slowly reach out towards it, like eyes kind of darting between you and
Lorelei.
Lorelei.
Yeah, her hands are just together, looking at you both.
And
Still up, and we'll look at it.
you notice it's new. It's rather new. Yeah, she would say,
Inside, engraved on the inner face. You open it. The date that was issued, and it is about 3, maybe 4 weeks after that incident.
So, okay. Kind of look at it for a second and close it. Slowly hand it back. Everything's
She's
fine.
watching. Yep.
Hand
She's
it
watching.
back.
Sorry.
So,
My mask is kind of growing a little bit.
that does tell me
My mask is growing a little bit.
that you made officer
Yes.
after the event.
4.
Does not answer
No.
my question.
For that event. My
Uh-oh.
squad was. My squad was the ones commanded to carry this out. For that action, I was promoted in the ways that it was very fast for normal advancement, so to speak. I know the man who ordered that attack. I wish to determine if he is a threat to the crown. He is an odd fellow, by many accounts. If he is, doubtless the Queen would have a fair trial, clemency for him. But I will not stand for anyone who would tarnish her reputation.
Oh.
She is a gentle individual, and, well, yes.
Good call moving Lorelei over here. I think it was a wise decision.
And yet, and after she took
Yeah.
the watch back, she does back up again to like where we were.
How you feeling,
Out of
buddy?
curiosity, does Ruhig understand the position she's in next to Lorelei?
As soon as she, even when Lorelei started casting Disintegrate, she said, Ruhigi muttered like,
I know my place.
What can I do an Arcana check on the spell that Lorelei is currently threatening us
Yep.
with?
ooh, actually,
Oh no.
Flash
I gotta see what my money is. Money.
19.
I better bonus. Arcana. 22.
Scatter.
okay.
Now, I bring these things up because I do wish to get out of this peacefully. Peacefully with all of you. And then get back to my, digging around.
Would you be so kind as to inform me of the name of this officer that you're looking for?
Do you need the full name?
Oh, I know it.
The full name?
Let me open my notes. Enemies.
Yep.
My mask is still growing a little bit.
I don't know what that means.
For now, this would be interesting. I've already said far too much. I will tell you, though. At this point, I will not tell you his name until I understand you further. I will say, he is one of the Magoi.
Does that ring a bell to me at all?
Magoi are the professors of the Astrum. You may have heard this from Chow, and he would have told you that Like the Magoi are both the professors of the Astrum and also the council members of the Astrum.
A powerful individual, willing to go behind the back of our glorious queen, is a dangerous thing.
Well, when you mention one of the Magoi, Lorelei will look at you. She won't say anything, but she will look at you.
My skills are not in deception, nor seeing through deception. Other people in my previous squad specialized in this.
For the sake of what we were trying to do here and just the simple fact that I want to go home. And maybe a little bit of that. I'm not going to do anything here today. But once this is over, if you should make the decision to not tell me that name by the time that we get out of here and back into Zeotis or Fusha or wherever the fuck we end up, that will be the biggest mistake you ever make.
And so I suppose then, should I find this man wanting, and him truly to be the traitor I suspect him to be, telling you his name would be the best choice, or rather
It would benefit us both.
this is something I'm looking forward to then. Now, if the threat of
I was going to change the music, but it feels proper right now.
now, if the threat of imminent infighting has been dealt with for now,
The battle of words.
it would be good to be on our way.
I kind of look over at Lorelei. My arms are getting tired.
Are you planning to shoot?
All right now.
Are you about to plan to shoot anytime today? That is against anyone in this party that's here right now.
Probably not.
Smart move.
My arms tired.
Put your arms down. Same goes for you.
I feel like Volmir and Brother Knight are both like, what are they talking about?
You fell for the classic blunder.
You want to play that game?
Where are these
It's basically
places?
Gilbert is just like, okay,
Fireball.
Sounds like some made-up gobbledygook to me.
This gonna get spicy.
After that
secondary
conversation,
moderator,
Emil
right?
will wander off. He's probably gonna go.
Don't go in the fog.
Sit near.
Oh, you guys are heading out.
Oh, we're leaving right
Yeah.
now.
You
Yeah.
guys
Okay.
were leaving. She initiated the conversation. Lorelei said, "Fucking stop.
Yeah.
Have this talk."
Then Emil said, "I'm gonna go take a lap real quick. Give me a second." And he kind of left. He went over to Aloysius's grave.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of knelt down for a second. Got back up and then came back.
Okay.
So while he's doing that,
You're at the grave, you just hear the ghost.
like
Human problems are stupid.
No, Aloysius is in his ear going,
Killer, 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 killer.
Fucking kill it. Fucking
So,
kill
yeah,
it. Strangle.
Fuck your father. Fuck your father.
So yeah, no. So as Emil goes to Root Higgs definitely.
The anti-fae.
I'm not good with people.
He was the anti-fae.
maybe not kill shit ton of people.
Yeah, no. Lorelei's just like.
I will say, if anybody looks over to when Emil gets up and leaves from the grave, there is a crumpled up piece of cloth nearby it that he left there.
I grab it.
It's a holy symbol.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Oh.
Is that near the knife piercing the fucking iPad?
It's just kind of, you just kind of set it, laid it down.
Set it.
Yeah. I guess, yeah, if you would have seen that too, I would put it down nearby.
Okay.
Yeah, Volmir exclaims like, the lands you all come from are so very complicated. Here it's just a big vampire in a castle that you want to hate all day.
At least we get the sun.
What's that?
Yeah, what,
Pretty rad.
what is that?
You wouldn't like it.
That's pretty bright.
What's bright?
Somebody cast daylight.
Sorry,
Blinded.
it just gives off the warm.
You mean the only person that has the holy symbol thing that can cast daylight besides his sun sword?
I think I can cast Daylight.
You mean like this, but in the sky?
You mean like this?
Okay.
What's in that bottle?
So-
The unmatched power of the sun.
So,
It's Sunny D.
unless anybody has anything else they want to do.
Hey, I'm also a war criminal. That's not true.
I'm not a war criminal, so don't look at me and say that.
No, I was talking about
I believe this is where we are going to end for tonight.
Favorite enemy now.
Oh no.
Esmeralda and
Not even-
Orlai are coming with us
Yes, they are.
to the Solenka Pass, and then eventually the Amber Temple.
Correct.
To get through the pass.
Correct.
Alright.
Okay.
So we will see what the fuck happens there
Yes!
next time.
So how you like my backup character?
Oh my-
Fucking Bushin soldier, really?
Russian officer!
Are you the character? Was your backup
It's gonna be
character
fun. I'm
the one that-
excited.
Yeah,
Bro, you have no idea.
Yeah, you
Like,
are.
I'm just
Super
letting him
jazzed.
play it. I'm sitting here
Yeah.
like, no, bro, I'm just gonna have to just.
This will be fun.
They don't have to worry about me fucking this whole campaign up.
Yeah, we could get into a magic fight in the middle of the fucking forest.
Every fucking character is designed to do this!
I know. Alright, folks. What
I
the
was-
what the fuck were you two whispering about over there all day?
Beans.
Girls,
Beans.
Okay, so you're lying to me.
boys.